He started the game, so already a little bit of a change-up for Buffalo, going with 2 tight ends tonight.
Here's Deontay Hardy, who started the play in the backfield, and the former Saint, who used to go by Deontay Harris. Throw behind Diggs. It's 4th down. Ball coming out quick. DJ Reed in coverage. Gets it. Breaks it. Out of bounds near the 40. Protection breaks down and time runs out. Down goes Rodgers on the sack for Leonard Floyd. Allen steps through trouble. Makes a move and gets the first down.
That's one you tell your grandkids about.
Here's Cook. First down, Buffalo. 2nd down and 4. Pass is caught by Diggs to the 30. Allen in trouble, and down he goes. John Franklin Myers got him. 3rd down and 15. Allen. Pass is caught by Harris, and Damian Harris is short of first down yardage, brought down by Mosley. And Bass knocks it through. Blitz coming from the Bills. Wilson hangs in and finds his man. Lazard, first down Jets, and a good throw from Wilson. Here he is again, and getting through and making the stop is Milano.
Well, Dalvin Cook had no chance.
3rd down and 9. Wilson out to his right, is tripped up and sacked. Jordan Phillips got him. Allen looking left, is going to launch. Hardy downfield, overthrown, it's picked. Intercepted by Whitehead. Handoff is to Hall. There goes Brees. Running out of gas and brought down inside the 15 by Benford. Wilson throws it away and ends up on his back. Milano with pressure. Chip shot for Zerline as he knocks it through from 26.
Congratulations, Chris Jones. I know he just got his new contract. Quentin Williams got one this offseason as well.
Here's Diggs. Tackle is missed, and Diggs is going to pick up a first down. 3rd down and 2. It wasn't there to the right for Allen, and off to the left he goes. He will get it with his legs.
And not turning that one loose.
Toss to Cook. And a nice run, picked up 10 plus.
And yet they're able to still play the run.
Play action from Allen. Good protection to the pass caught by Gabe Davis. Perfect throw, and Davis down near the 10. They want to throw. Allen flips, caught, touchdown Diggs. First touchdown of the night. It's Stephon Diggs. Toss to Cook. Good blocking, got the edge, and a first down.
But in order for him to get on the field, as you said, with Dwayne Brown at left tackle, he had to move to the right side.
Here's one picked. Over the middle and intercepted. That's Milano. And Matt Milano is going to draw a flag as he got in the face of Zach Wilson. We'll go back and revisit that interception by Wilson. Here's Cook. He gets out. And James Cook tiptoeing down the sideline, but a flag is thrown.
Just not quite enough air.
Third down now. Allen takes off, gets away from the tackle. Can't hear. And that'll bring up fourth down. Quincy Williams couldn't bring him down. A gain of 7.
Here after just 4 plays has been deflating to everybody involved.
34-yard try, and it's good from Tyler Bass, who's 2 for 2 tonight. Third down and 10. Just get it away before the play clock expired, and the pass is a fastball for a strike to Garrett Wilson, who has been quiet, a gain of 12. Aaron Rodgers goes down after his 4th snap of the night. Wilson gets it to Hall. And Brees is going to spin his way to the 35.
This offensive line allowing the pass rush to get up the field. And then Brees Hall finding the crease.
Here's Cook over the right side behind Becton. He gets... Wilson's in trouble. And just able to get rid of it. Flag flies. Good snap, good hold, good kick.
But you got to take the ball away, and that's what this game's going to require tonight.
2nd and 11. Allen is able to complete it. Just able to get it away, and the pass caught by Dawson Knox.
Pass rush getting the ball out quick, and a nice game.
2nd down and 1. Cook going sideways. First down. Forced out by Reed. Allen gets rid of it down the middle. It is picked again by Whitehead. The touchback brings it out to the 20, and we'll see if Wilson can get anything going with his arm. Look left, sets up a screen for Cook, and Dalvin Cook with a full head of steam to the 35.
Really thinking you're going to be playing, you're always prepared, but
under pressure here underneath. Flag flies as Carter makes the catch. And he is short of first down yardage. Keep an eye on 47, Bryce Huff. So good coming off the edge. Quick throw. Pass is caught. Cook won't get it. He is popped by Quincy Williams. What a game for 56. Better ending to this great story of a remarkable young man. Here's Hall doing all he can, breaking tackles. And got about 9 yards over the left side. White couldn't bring him down. Zach Wilson under pressure and gets smashed at the 31.
It gives Zach Wilson somewhere to go with the football.
Here is Cook. He's been really busy and looked outstanding tonight for the Bills.
And it's
blitz from Williams. This is tossed out to the edge. And we'll see where they put it down. Latavius Murray. Pass is picked again. Guess who? Number 3 for number 3. What a night for Jordan Whitehead. Longest completion tonight, 22 yards to Lazard. Wilson wide open is Lazard. First down Jets, and he picks his way down inside the 30. Third down, quick setup, quick throw, and the pass is caught for the first down. There he is, Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson, wow! What a catch! Touchdown, Jets! That kid's amazing.
There is no way he caught that. Right hand out there, and then concentrate and reel it in is incredible.
Allen lost the snap. Ball comes out. And it's recovered by the Jets. The call is fumble. Jets ball. Cook. Very close with the official running in. Doesn't look like he picked it up according to that yellow line. Wilson gets it. As conservative as it can be. The carry by Michael Carter, their third down back, a gain of 6. Zerline gets it. Second down and 3.
Coming off the edge.
Blitz. Allen completes to Gabe Davis. Allen fires and he finds Stephon Diggs for the first down. Far cry from where they were in Buffalo at the end of that loss to Cincinnati. In the playoffs, and there he is again. But a flag on the play, and it's going to be against Diggs for pushing off on Sauce Gardner.
Pass interference, number 14. Offense, 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Pressure off the edge from Adams. Pass is complete. Diggs inside the 45. Diggs on Reed at the bottom, and that's where Allen goes. Sideline incomplete. Jets do have a timeout. They don't take it. Bass hits the upright. It's good. Third down and 12. Allen slides. Pass incomplete. Reed in coverage. Diggs the target. Fourth down. Sam Martin corrals the snap. It's a short punt. Gibson on the return. Near side. I don't see any flags. Gibson inside the 30. Hits the Jets. And he's gonna go. Jets win it. Touchdown. Rookie Xavier Gibson. Game over. We made some moves with Chaz Surratt out in front of him delivering the key block. Martin couldn't bring him down.
And the head coach is usually going to win, but I think he has done a wonderful job in camp, and really you're going to see a lot of these type of runs and a lot more movement in the run game this year.
From the 44. Quick toss. CD has the first down at the 50. CD signal for a first down. By the way, they're without Brandon Cooks, out with a knee, inactive. Here's a 1st and 10. Looking down the field, going deep. And he's got him again. It's Lamb with the reception near the 25-yard line.
Take a second hitch to the same guy. You move to the next one, and then go.
3rd and 6. He has to step up with his feet and take off. And he has the first down to the 5 and dives to the 4. 3rd and goal from the 4. Dak looking left, going left. There he is. 87. Ferguson with the touchdown. Loss of 4 on that opening play for the Jets. And now staying in the pocket and completing the throw out to the 30. Ripped it right in there to Allen Lazard. Ready to pounce.
He gets off the ball as fast as anyone.
There he gets him. It is Parsons who decks him back at the 21. Tempo has changed under the stewardship on offense of McCarthy. 3rd and 5 it is. Pass Took him a while to catch it, and that probably cost him the first down. We all wish you the very best, Aaron, in your return.
Yes, we do.
Here's Cook, breaking a couple of tackles, and he's within a couple of yards of a first.
Well, Diggy do that.
Oh, it's a fake, and up the middle they go to pick up the first down. Up to 23. A little bobble on the exchange, but got to Hall in time for him to take off as Diggs tries to chase him out near another first. With the Giants down 54-0 overall. Here's a 3rd and 1 as the Jets try to go sneak.
That's going to be short.
So it's a 1st and 12 now for Dallas. Quick slant, and he's got Lamb in stride. CD Lamb spinning and going. Big gain, ball's out. Covered up. Well, like 5 Jets around the football, and Biotish for the Cowboys. Here on 3rd and 2, they go back to Lamb, who is feasting here early with a 5th catch.
Him and McCarthy are in sync.
2nd and 5. Fakes it. Here comes the pass play and a diving first down with Tolbert. 3rd and 7 it is. Catch is made, and Gallup got up. Former professional soccer player, right out of Plano, local kid. From the 32. Good fake down the middle. Oh, he ripped it. He got Garrett Wilson in stride, and this is going the distance. Just like that, the Jets have life.
And wow, what a strike. And you went to the guy who you should have went to on the 3rd down previously. What a throw. This gets you back in it and makes up for a lot right away.
10-point lead, by the way, in the 4th quarter before losing. Here's Prescott, 2nd and 9. Oh, what a hit.
Oh, my.
And he holds on Lamb at the 46. Tumbled by Tony Adams.
Wow. Like 5 plays just completely switched.
3rd and 3. Pressure. Got it away. Turpin, first down Dallas at the 38. Amos, who just came in, makes the tackle.
He's the guy you come in the game to stop in the passing game.
2nd and 10. Going with the screen. It's Vaughn. And Deuce able to somersault for a first down.
To make the football team on top of it, and then to get playing time, and then to show that ability.
Rookie out of Kansas State. Gets the call again. Talk about Deuce on the loose. He's to the 13.
Another motion by CD Lamb.
He's looking for him, and the ball comes out incomplete. Didn't take it to the ground.
Yeah, but this could be a penalty. Did they go low?
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, 91. Penalties half the distance to the goal line. First down.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's a 2nd and goal. Prescott buying time, and he goes down. What a play back at the 13-yard line by Solomon Thomas.
Boy, that's surprising on 3rd and long.
Here's 1st and goal, and he's got another touchdown pass with a flag down. This one to the rookie tight end, Schoonmaker.
Get someone wide open. This is huge right here.
And he'll take it to the 1 off the penalty and go for the 2. He's tripped after taking the snap, but he hands it off, and Pollard converts. Tony Pollard takes it across from a yard out.
Here we go.
Cowboys coming after him. Wilson takes off. Van Der Esch misses the tackle. Got enough of him, I guess, to trip him up, but a good scramble by Zach Wilson, and another timeout called.
But to me, no sacks is the most important thing.
Here's Wilson. He's going to run again. Picking up big yardage. He just a moment ago had a 12-yard rush, the longest of the day run, that is, for the Jets for 12. This one went for 16 more.
And snap the ball.
From here, it'd be only a 34-yard field goal if there's an incompletion. Here's Wilson. Throws, wobbler, and almost intercepted by Diggs in 55 attempts. 34 yards out, and the replacement for Greg Zuerlein. And there's Pollard. First time he's been able to rip off a run today, and he is finally stopped by Jermaine Johnson. Otherwise, it might have gone the distance. We just pointed out
one of the premier inside defenders.
Drop back. Prescott slides, fires, completes. First down, perfect route run by CD, and the Cowboys move the chains. 2nd and 4. Turpin in the backfield. They toss it over to him. He's still on his feet somehow. It's mandatory with the number. 1st and 10. Up the middle. What a run that was. As Dowdle got within a yard of another first, down at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal, now back out at the 3. Up top, they're going to go this time. Back to the end zone. Oh, he was open, Ferguson.
Oh, boy, that was wide open.
They got 3 in one night. Now, Aubrey, 21 yards away. And converts on the chip shot. Damage it anymore.
Yeah.
It's a 1st and 10 play. With pressure, he's able to hang in there, looks around and flings it for the completion.
Through demonstrated ability to yourself, you can gain that.
Here's Dalvin Cook, who's done very little so far. Parsons is waiting for him, and he knocks him down for a loss of a couple. Oh, the ball is out. Parsons is running with it. Parson going to the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown. We got to wait and see what the officials say.
I mean, this has a chance.
After review, the ruling of a fumble on the play stands. However, the return man, the defender, was touched down at the 37-yard line. So he's down there by contact. So he downs his ball at the 37-yard line, 1st down.
CD, it's very high.
There's the throw. Pollard in the flat, covered up by Quincy Williams. Again, the soccer star, worked with a football kicking coach, went through the USFL with Birmingham. This is 55 yards.
Wow.
Can he kick it? Oh, my goodness.
5 linemen, 5 blockers. That's 1-on-1 for each one.
And he goes down. Well, they went with an empty backfield. They spread it out. The numbers were there for the Cowboys to pounce. Well, that's the Debo we saw 2 years ago, fellas. Last year, not so much so. But, man, when he's like that, look out. Here's 2nd and 7. They've got Pollard. And he splits. What's left goes right. Tries to wave him off. Look at this. Boy, this kid's got some speed, doesn't he? As Dowdle rips off one all the way to the Jets side of the field.
That's too many touches for the 2 best players.
3rd and 4 final seconds of the quarter. There's Pollard. Turns it upfield. He's got another gain.
This could be a big blow to their chances of Dallas can plug it in.
1st and 15. Look who's wide open. CD Lamb as Reed brings him down near the 10-yard line.
Well, the difference is Aaron, by the end of his career there, he wanted things to be static, wait to 1 second on the clock, get it all perfect, and that's what happens. But now you're back to get it out, get it to the flat, and let him make a play.
And out in the flat, they go to Pollard. He's shoved out from 26 yards. And that's good. Give Dan Quinn a lot of credit for that, too. Got a kind of a new strategy of moving people around this year. There's the pass on the money to Garrett and over to Tracy. Standing up, and here he goes.
Oh, beat him again.
Up the middle, giving chase. Flag is out. Ball intercepted. Curse has it. Curse taken off. And the Cowboys defense trying to get another touchdown this week. And it ends at the 18-yard line. And really force that interception.
I mean, think about it. The last 2 drives, he just
as Pollard blitzes up the middle
took it from the other team. One of them, he physically took it. The other one, he makes it happen.
Made field goal of the day, Aubrey. Boy, he makes it look so simple, doesn't he?
His strength is the ability to throw the football.
Here's the 1st and 15. There's a good throw and chugging along for the 1st down.
They're trying to throw a ball and fit it and do everything perfect. It's like, let's block them up and run 2-man routes.
Here comes Parsons. Parsons gets to him back at the 48.
Now chip them and throw to the other 3 or throw it away. Perfect.
2nd and 15. Gonna launch it. Launch it. Wilson. And it's intercepted. That is Malik Hooker. Again, forced fumble, fumble recovery, and forced interception, which is not a category. Could be one. 3rd and 1. Jets make the stop. Found athletes from other sports. Cornell Green, Ron Whitby. It goes on and on. Guys that through the years There's a throw to Conklin for 11 years. I'm sure you had to know him quite well, too, as he plucked you.
Came on and it was like, whoa, these guys are for real. And what they did, and you're seeing that play out.
Intercepted by
Right
Diggs.
like this.
By Diggs, and he falls at the feet of Michael Carter as Wilson has thrown his third pick of the game. So it's next level. 2nd and 5.
Turnovers don't happen like this.
There's a first down picked up. That's 9 straight wins at home. It's back-to-back wins to open the season over the Giants and the Jets. That would be New York, New York, the first 2 weeks. Fallen victim to this Dallas. On 3rd and 6, out of the gun. Here they come. Jones stays in there, and he hits his target. It's Gesicki with the catch. Looking up top, threads it. And that's tough. And Jones going for the deep ball. Going for Parker near the goal line, and it's overthrown. This will be 48 yards, this kick by the rookie, Chad Ryland. And Ryland knocks it through. Just his 2nd attempt here in the first 3 weeks. He's 2 for 2.
And you got to be able to block them to have a chance, especially on 3rd down.
3rd and 7 it is. Wilson's pass, a beauty. Did he secure it with both hands? Hazard with the catch. Hardman has come in. Extra jet receiver, Wilson, and he just falls. He felt there were bodies around him, and he took the sack.
And I think Belichick says, that's enough. Peppers, get out there.
Here's your old teammate, Zeke Elliott, showing a burst and picking up 11. 3rd and 3. Oh, and Stevenson drops it. 3rd and 6. He backs up to the goal line and throws it across the middle. Patriots are there to converge. 3 of them in all, stopping Michael Carter short of the sticks. Up the middle. That's Stevenson. Plowing ahead for 10 or 11. Bringing Douglas over to the far side. And Jones threads the pass. That one had some sizzle on it, that's for sure. And well done by Bourne to get a little extra out of it.
If it's not there, protect the football. No big sack. You know, if it's a little 1, 2, 3 yards stepping up, okay, but protect the ball.
3rd and 16. Ball tipped. Oh, almost picked up by Michael Carter. Here's Ryland. He liked his stroke with the first one. This is 48. Same distance he made with the first one, and this one, no good. So, best starting position for New York. Can they make something of it? Wilson. Oh, that did not look good. Jones with time, stays in the pocket, lofts it. Beautiful throw. And the catch is made by Demario Douglas. Quinton Williams shaken up, holding his right side. And on 1st down, play action. Over the top they go. And he's got Brown. Pharaoh Brown stretches out. And it's a touchdown, New England. Wow.
Hey, Luke! Luke! Oh, Luke, you're there! Come here. 319! Good touch!
Patriots blitz. Wilson. High in time, throws it off his back foot, throws it away. Clean pocket. Pass. 1st down. Smith-Schuster. Juju Smith-Schuster. 3rd and 6.
I would throw the ball on these 1st downs. This is the best chance.
Handed off. And it's Hall. And he takes a hit to the shoulder by Peppers after 7. It's Hall. He's got it with room to spare. barrels ahead for about 4 or 5 yards.
One hitch, two, and move through it.
Looking right, throws it, short of the sticks. That's Garrett Wilson with the catch. Gonzalez on the coverage. Zerline's kick, it hooks through. It was the right decision. Look at Elliott. Wow. Elliott showing some speed. That quickness got him all the way out to the 39. Moving inside 30 seconds. Jones got his target, got his first down at the 50. It's Henry. And you received the third quarter kick. So a chance to perhaps double up. Jones going to take off. Dives for about 8.
I like it. Run the ball right up the middle.
Jones, who keeps it. He just took 3 yards.
Do something to do with 37.
It's all about numbers, man. Numerology, lovers. Don't believe it. Another bad snap. Remember, there had been another one that was high on the missed field goal earlier.
And you cannot have that from this distance.
First down, play action. Dump it off. That tight end position's getting a lot of play, and this is the touchdown maker, Brown. What does he look good? Those 2 injuries.
I mean, that's major. Those are outstanding interior defenders.
Stevenson cuts outside. He's got a first down. Got time. Unloads. Incomplete. This is 51 yards for the rookie Ryland. Good snap. This kick hooking, and it is good. Second make of the day. And now you got 2 of the interior down linemen that are out. You got to do something. Bootleg. Wilson completes it. Uzama flanking the quarterback. Trying to help out on protection. Look out. Avoids the long loss and throws it away. 3rd and 15. Sideline pass. Oh, look at that. Open. In front of Reed is Parker for a first down. A conversion on 3rd and 15. A gain of 16.
Big time route right here.
They've come back from 13-3 down already once this season by that exact score. 3rd down pass incomplete. Jets 1 of 10 on 3rd down. Running for his life again. And he picks up a yard.
Sally.
Oh, look at this. Open up for Elliott. Going around Reed, and Wilson runs down with him. There's a first down run for about 13. Elliott's getting a lot of work today, and he's performing. He's got another first down. That's the second time they're going to try this little scrum play. And Jones is stacked up. Look at Whitehead not allowing it to happen.
Oh, whoa. This is getting uncomfortable for Jet fans. You need this first down.
3rd and 5. He's got time on this occasion, and he connects for the first down to Conklin. Back to Wilson. And you're right, Tony. This has been working as he tries to hurdle past one defender.
They start to play defense and get people back. Now you can run the football.
Once again, up top on first down. Pass complete. Best play of the game for the Jets. Lazard holds on.
This is a crazy high-level throw.
2nd and 4. Our first red zone snap. It's another toss. A completion. Cobb takes off. He's down to the 4-yard line. His first catch is a jet. Sets them up inside the 5. Here's a quick 3rd and goal. Tried to snap it in a hurry to the end zone. Is there a flag? Yes, there is. Flag on Bryant. 1st and goal. Hand it off to the up back. Bawden. And Nick Bawden has the Jets' first touchdown of the game.
One of the best drives of Zach Wilson's career right there. He's had a few other really good ones. Now again, They lose this one. Oh.
2nd and 7. They have Jones go up top. Nice catch and nice twist and turn by Bourne for a first down out at the 46. Well, he converted on 3rd down a short while ago. 3rd and 6 this time. Going deep down the sideline, and Juju Smith-Schuster.
See these safeties? That means they're going to be able to help on these two. Inside. If he comes down, you can go outside. Got to throw the ball inside here.
In trouble! And just what they didn't need as Judon makes the big play that may just win the game for the Patriots.
Man-to-man coverage. They're all right there. Someone's got to win for the Patriots for them to get this first.
Out of the gun. Jones looks right, tosses it up, and no flag. And they saved, of course, a timeout because of the incompletion. And now the rookie Behringer punts it to Gibson. Got a lot of air under this one. Gibson at the 27. Gibson waiting for something to open. And he's out of bounds on the Jets sideline, but a great starting point. 4th down. Here you go. Wilson. Again, they protect him. That's going nowhere. You go underneath, nowhere near the sticks. And basically, this game is over. Then you need the miracle. The 2nd of the year. Stevenson. 4th and 2 coming up. Rushing 3. Down the middle. Has got a big completion. Wilson.
We got a chance. They're going to get a Hail Mary opportunity.
Better hurry. 2.
Snap it.
1.
It's over.
Now they got.
Oh, that's the home field advantage if you've ever seen it.
Oh,
one guy right here is going to run out this way or that way wherever he rolls, and don't let him go and roll out and go get it. There they go. Right and goes and gets
Getting it set up. Throws it. It's going to reach the end zone. It's going to reach the end zone. It's batted around. Oh, there was a chance to make the play, and Cobb could not hold on. It was right in his hands.
Oh my gosh, that almost happened.
Let's see if Patrick Mahomes can take advantage of that.
2nd and 8, first drop back of the night. First catch for Kelsey. Inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. And a first down for KC. Their stats are so great together. We'll talk as the night goes on of why they are such a good connection. Mahomes, deep drop. Sidearm. Kelsey again. To the 25-yard line. First one went for 16. Tony Adams in the secondary at safety. Here's Sky Moore coming around to get it on the edge. That's a good run of 7 from Moore. Noah Gray is the tight end. Mahomes on the run, throws incomplete. Tried to get it to Sky Moore. Michael Carter had the coverage, and the Chiefs will try a field goal on this first drive. Tommy Townsend hold, opening drive, field goal. Puts Kansas City on the board.
And they are tough. Watch these overload blitzes. They'll blitz one side as opposed to the other.
Michael Carter's the back, picking it up. Wilson throws, trying to get it to Garrett Wilson again, and it's incomplete with L'Jarius Sneed in coverage. They'll be matched up a bunch tonight. Quincy's brother Quinnen is the star up front on the D-line for the Jets. 2nd and 10, Mahomes flushed, steps up, ready to take off. And he'll turn it into a first down. How many times does he do it? 3rd and short. Pacheco almost caught in the backfield. Instead, into the open field and accelerating. Pacheco in for the touchdown. The Jersey Kid back in his home state for 6. Drew Tranquil in his stead. Did a nice job. First down run, Breece Hall. He gets into the secondary for a first down. Not much the last 2 weeks. Play action and swing it out to Hall. Stopped at the 39-yard line. Good tackle by Justin Reed. 3rd and 1. And Zach Wilson scanning and throwing incomplete as he tried to come back to his tight end, Tyler Conklin. And after one first down, fans see no flag and they see the punting unit again. Travis. And there is Travis on cue. Perhaps not the octave you called his name, getting to the 25-yard line and a pickup of 8.
And Mahomes played receiver, and I think he'd know what they were doing on the other end. It's just an amazing relationship.
Mahomes from 25, comes back to the inside. This is wide open. The flag is down, but there's a ton of room for Pacheco inside the 40-yard line with a huge gain. Let's bring 3. Mahomes wide open. It's Noah Gray to the end zone with a touchdown. You can almost see him thinking. 3rd and 7. Chiefs bringing the pressure. Wilson throws. It's complete to Garrett Wilson. It's a first down for the Jets. Their second one in this first quarter. Marked out at around the 38-yard line.
So thanks, Mom, for a great career so far.
A flea flicker here nearly turns into a sack. Wilson finally does get sacked. Second man through.
Hey, we gotta go turbo, set!
Zach Wilson throws. It is complete. Tyler Conklin can't get there for the first down. Doing it for a long time. 3rd down, pressure off the edge. Mahomes gets rid of it. And of course it's caught, but then knocked out of the hands of Valdez-Scantling. It'll be an incomplete pass. Mahomes lofted it perfectly for Valdez-Scantling, but broken up Jordan Whitehead over on the play.
Personal foul, face mask, offense number 74. That foul occurred in the end zone.
There you go.
That's a safety.
Jawan Taylor.
Formation for only about 7 days.
To Hall. Zach Wilson goes to Garrett Wilson again. Wilson trying to turn around, but the Chiefs close down on him. He's got it past the 40 and a Jets first down. 3rd connection with Garrett Wilson for Zach. The first down. Out of the pocket. Fire downfield towards Lazard. Comes back and makes the catch at the 20-yard line. A gain of 39. Wilson got to get rid of it. Taking off, throwing end zone. Incomplete. Greg Sherline, the veteran, from 31 yards. Nearly blocked. Gets it through. He's made all 5 of his field goals. Hitting Dad's pitches out into that set before the World Series game. So the guy's been around big moments in New York before. Gonna lob this one, and it's intercepted. A rare mistake, underthrown, and Ashton Davis comes up with the pick, and the Jets get very good field position. 3rd and 5. And Wilson throws. That is caught, and a terrific job by Randall Cobb to stick the ball out and get the first down. Caught one in the red zone against the Pats last Sunday. The 19. Pitch it to Gibson. Use his speed on the edge. Gibson stays on his feet. Works inside. Loses it out of bounds. They'll mark it right around the 5. Play action. Lost it. C.J. Uzomah. Got it. Touchdown, Jets. Since 3 catches, 37 yards. Pacheco bouncing to the outside, cutting upfield. Good strong run by the second-year player.
That's like flipping the bat or something,
Exactly.
wasn't it?
You get that little shovel from Mahomes. Took a huge hit, bounced off it, and he has that power to go through hits. Tony there next to Mahomes. And Mahomes throwing to Tony. And he's got it at the 25-yard line. Jordan Whitehead. Mahomes scanning, scrambling, got tripped up as he tried to throw it, and it goes incomplete. Harrison Butker from 37. Pops it through, and Kansas City extends its lead. KC brings 4. Wilson throws, takes the first down on the inside with Michael Carter. 2 Michael Carters for this team. One went to Duke. That one went to Carolina. And getting that first down, the Jets jump into their tempo at the 2-minute. Wilson bumped as he throws, but completes it sideline.
but after he got the completion.
It's all 3 timeouts, so they'll take a run here with Carter, take a first down, and take it into Kansas City territory at the 43-yard line. Long leg kickers in the league, although Zerline coming back from a groin injury. First to third down. Wilson firing sideline. Garrett Wilson caught it with his feet inbounds, but it's where the ball is. He's made 45, 50-plus yard field goals in his career. Greg Zerline off the upright and no good. Joined the team, addressing the team meeting last night after the Achilles surgery. First down, Mahomes floats for Kelsey, intercepted again. The second one of the half. C.J. Mosley drifting back. Chiefs drop 3 safeties deep. Zach Wilson steps up, takes off, gets around midfield, gets thrown down there. Salah sprinting down the sideline, gets the timeout called with 8 seconds remaining.
Be a very quick one.
Chiefs with the rush. Zach trying to get out of there, and he won't. He will be sacked to end this first half as Chris Jones split a lot of snaps in this first half. Part of the rush to get there for Kansas City. Busy somehow. They haven't thrown at him tonight. Offense takes over. Melissa from the 25. And Zach Wilson throws. It's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin, with a big play to midfield and a gain of 25 to start the half. From midfield, another first down pass here, and in rhythm, another throw.
Leading the punt in his own 25. And Mims from the 25, and he cannot escape, and he loses the football! Scooped up by the Jets! Wilson over the middle, he's got a completion, and inside the 10 goes Allen Lazard. Wilson pump fakes, now underneath, incomplete. Looking for Randall Cobb, and Damari Mathis had the coverage. A 30-yard attempt for Zerline. And his kick is good, and for the first time this year, the Jets have scored points in the first quarter. Play clock at 2, 3rd down and 8. Wilson flushed out of the pocket. He's got some room to run. He will do just that. Russell Wilson picks up a first down, and now 9 of his 12 carries this year have gone for a first, a 17-yard gain. Bryce Hall covering Cortland Sutton here, but it's a run to McLaughlin, who breaks free down the sideline. Great speed, and he sets up the screen, and McLaughlin juggles it, catches it. There he goes! McLaughlin, touchdown! And he does his bullfighting dance as his mom loves it. His 3rd touchdown of the year. He gives Denver a 7-3 lead with the Jets offense back on the field. They swing it to Breece Hall. He's got some room. Breece Hall picks up a first down. Justin Simmons on the tackle. So 3rd and 1 is now 3rd and 6. Wilson, nice catch by Carter. And Carter is wrapped up on Mathis and shoved down at the 40. Broncos start this drive at the 6-yard line. Wilson from his own end zone in trouble. Throws it away, and that could be a safety. The flag comes out. Al Woods wrapping up his former teammate in Seattle, Russell Wilson, and that's going to be a safety. 21 to be exact. Pressure's coming, and there it goes, down again. Ball loose. Zach Allen knocked it out, and Zach Wilson falls on it. Jets are last in the league in time of possession this year. Russell Wilson to the air, sets up the screen, and this is Pirine with room to run. Samaje Pirine down to the Jets 33.
Maybe he's just trying to catch his breath a little bit.
Out of the timeout, 3rd and 3. Wilson was looking for McLaughlin, not there, so Wilson will do it himself. Inside the 20, down to the 10, Wilson at the 5, and down he goes. Late once again, play clock down to 2. Wilson just gets it off. He's going to try to do it himself, and he's not going to do it. Field goals this season. This from 23 yards away. And Denver adds 3 to its total. 12:47 to go first half. Well, Tampa Bay Bucks feel. Breece Hall on first down. Nice moves by Hall. He's still going. Breece Hall up to the 43-yard line.
And there you go, Matt. You get the ball into your playmaker's hands.
Gibson, the man in motion. Right back to Hall. And Breece Hall breaking free again. Breece Hall. He gets a breather here. Dalvin Cook into the game. Play fake. Wilson has some time, and now he's going to run it. Zach Wilson dives up ahead, and he's going to be just short of a first down, but a good job by Wilson.
Their run defense is giving up 176 yards a game.
Here's Hall. Nice moves by Breece Hall inside the 10, and that looks to be enough for a Jets first down. He's matched up in the slot on the bottom of your screen with Pat Surtain. Let's see if Zach Wilson can find him. Looking for Garrett Wilson, incomplete. Surtain had the coverage, no flags. And Zerline's kick is good. So the Jets do get down the field, put 3 on the board.
You don't want to just give away yards. You don't want to give any team anything at any time.
Wilson, quick pass to the sideline. It's complete to Judy, out of bounds. Tackled by Bryce Hall. Broncos run it with McLaughlin. And he breaks free again. Jaleel McLaughlin finally tripped up at the 24 of his opportunity. 2nd and 4. Back on the ground. And Pirine picks up the first. Down to the 10, Sauce Gardner on the tackle. Jerry Jeudy goes in motion. Quick pass to Mims at the 5, spinning his way and then shut down. Jets called a timeout, so they have 2 remaining, 1:51 on the clock as Lutz is out for a 22-yard attempt, and Lutz easily boots it through with 1:48 to go. He said he was 19 out of 20 in Wednesday's practice. Wilson to the air, and there it is. Garrett Wilson's first catch today. 2nd down and 10, 1:18 to go. Wilson with time, now fires, and that one is caught right near the first down marker. We'll see where they spot it. So now Billy Turner is in at left tackle, and Max Mitchell is the Jets' right tackle on 2nd and 4. C.J. Uzama on the catch, and stretches out for a first down.
No timeouts left. Look for them to either take a shot or get this ball towards the sideline.
To the sideline, Lazard. Did he get his feet down? Yes, he did. Big catch by Alan Lazard. Wilson back to the air to Uzama, and now the Jets have to hurry up. Tackled inbounds. They race to the line with 5 seconds. Wilson saying we have to spike it. They get lined up. Is he going to spike it in time? I don't think he did. Not enough urgency by the Jets after that catch. On first down, it gave to Breece Hall. Right up the middle, and there he goes. Breece Hall into Denver territory. And he's got a Hall pass to the end zone. Jets in front. 72 yards. He finished that one, and now it's 3rd and 14. Wilson steps up, chased by Quinnen Williams, throws on the run, and it's broken up. Sauce Gardner closed and got a hand on it. Wilson has time over the middle. He's got the first to Conklin. Down to the 25. First time today. Michael Carter, the running back on 3rd and 5. Wilson in motion. Zach Wilson looking his way, and Garrett has it for the first down. Trying to put the moves on, and still on his feet, and now he goes down. Wilson trying to dance away, and he is sacked. Elijah Harris. So now Zuerlein will attempt a 27-yard field goal. And his kick is good. Wilson in trouble, and down he goes. Johnson got there this time.
Ball into these tight windows in this Jets zone defense.
Third straight 3 and out. Gibson calls for a fair catch in the sun, and he lost it. Denver is there. So the top 3 corners for the Jets are currently not in there. Practice squatter Craig James is on the field. And some trickery, but Mims lost it, and Jefferson recovers.
You sound like Nathan.
Second down and 7. Breece Hall up the middle, and he's got the first down, adding to his career day.
They've been running the football, and when you have backups come in, run blocking is simpler for them.
Cook on second down, and he picks up the first. Mekhi Becton is back in the game for the Jets. Breece Hall gets the handoff at the 15, still going and stretches out. Wilson to Conklin, but he's short of a first down. Good tackle by Kareem Jackson. It is 4th and about 2. 22-yard attempt for Zuerlein. And we've now had 6 field goals in this game of 30 yards or less. Courtland Sutton does not have a catch today for Denver. Wilson steps up. Chase from behind, and there goes the football. It's loose, and it goes out of bounds. Russell Wilson took a big hit from Jermaine Johnson, and boos rained down in Denver. But on the sideline as the Jets begin this drive, Dalvin Cook, the running back, play action. Wilson has plenty of time. Throwing down the field for Wilson. He's got it, and he wasn't touched. Gets up and now is down at the 40. And how about that play call on first down? Play clock at 2. Can't take a sack. Wilson steps up, and he's running. Zach Wilson dives up ahead. We'll see where they spot him. And he took a shot in the head. 49-yard field goal by Zuerlein to make it a 2-possession game. And his kick is good. And now 3rd and 11. Wilson fires. He's got Judy. Nice catch. And shoved out of bounds just shy of midfield by Adams. Boy, did Denver need that. And now multiple. 2nd down and 7. Wilson able to get rid of it, and Perine breaks the tackle, picks up the first, still going at the 10. Perine down to the 5. 2nd and goal, inside 5 to play. Wilson, wide open man, and it's a touchdown for Adam Troutman. Michael Burton is the fullback. McLaughlin, the running back. He goes in motion. The fullback, Burton, takes it in. And we got a 3-point game. Wilson in the pocket, fires, caught, first down and more. Conklin still going. And they still haven't brought him down. Finally, Conklin goes down. What a play by the Jets tight end. Wilson looking down the field, and it is intercepted. Pat Surtain.
Denver does the move down the field. Russ knows this.
Wilson over the middle. There's Courtland Sutton. Finally, his first catch of the day. 3rd down and 15 as we approach 1 minute to go. Wilson fires to Judy. He's got the first down. Mosley on the tackle, a gain of 20. Broncos need about 20 yards to make it a 60-yard attempt. Wilson lost the football! Rolling towards the sideline, picked up by the Jets! It's Hall! And he goes! For now, it is a touchdown on the field.
just the pressure and having to replace Aaron Rodgers, and then playing so well last week against Kansas City. He needed a win today.
Wilson to Troutman, tackled at the 36. And Sean Payton will use his final timeout. Last week was the first time in the NFL that he felt a coach believed in him. And he was referencing Nathaniel Hackett. Pirine to midfield. Denver cannot stop the clock.
And just learn from some of the mistakes he's made today. I think he can play well moving forward.
I think you're right. Final play, barring a penalty. Wilson's just going to throw one down the end zone. Broncos have completed a Hail Mary this year, not here. And the Jets stop a 3-game losing streak. They win it 31-21. Sean Payton with Robert Saleh.
Deep down in their own territory, Jalen Hurts has to be smart.
Pressure comes. Hurts floats it out, and he finds an excellent choice in A.J. Brown, who went up to get it for the first down at the 21, working against Tay Hayes. Hurts with pressure coming. Steps away. In trouble. Hurts with Jets draped all over him. Throws to the sideline for A.J. Brown.
Davis 21 when they think it's going to be a run.
First down and 10. Hurts back to the air. Smith with the catch. Twisted down at the 42 by Michael Carter II. Time to welcome in the third member of our crew.
That's rough.
Second down and a short one for Swift, who will get the first down.
Here comes the personnel mix-up. There's the two running backs right there, flanking Hurts.
A.J. Brown in motion. The play fake and the toss to Boston Scott. Down the sideline and shoved out of bounds by Tony Adams. He said he's got the ability to make you miss and accelerate like Jamal Charles. Here's a swing to his tight end. Working up the sideline is Dallas Goedert. Close to another first down for the Eagles. Hurts going to run a design quarterback draw, trying to get to the edge, and Hurts down at the 3. 4th and goal. Empty backfield. Hurts on the keep. Hurts will not get there.
Oh, I don't know.
Did he lean in late? The Jets say he stopped. The Eagles say touchdown. The officials are signaling the play dead. Let's wait and see.
After reviewing the play, the quarterback had the ball in control, broke the plane of the goal line while his body was up, not down by contact. It's going to be a touchdown.
They brought the house against Zach Wilson last time. Let's see what they do.
And on second down, good hold on to by Garrett Wilson as he got stuck by Reed Blankenship. A 6-yard gain and a Jets first down. 2nd and 8. Cook burst up the middle, and Dalvin Cook hops close to a Jets first down.
And then here comes a new personnel. Here's 13, 3 tight ends, all at the end of the line of scrimmage.
And off the play fake, Wilson to the air. High throw, but going up to get it is Garrett Wilson. And another first down as the Jets are on the move to the Eagle 37, a pickup of 15. Out of the empty set, Wilson ducks away from pressure, now going to run. Zach Wilson diving towards the first down. Nakobe Dean to cover him up, but a good scramble by Zach Wilson.
Switch there, we got to keep going forward.
3rd and 13. Wilson on the roll to the sideline, wide of Hardman, the intended target. 5 of 5 last week for the Jets. And Zuerlein just sneaks that one through on the left side. First 19-play scoring drive since week 17 of 2018 for Philadelphia. From the 25 on first down, lots of time to throw, and over the middle finds A.J. Brown, who 2 steps his way to the 39-yard line, a pickup of 14 and a first.
What blitzing defenders.
On 3rd and 5, 4-man rush, Hurts to throw, caught by A.J. Brown. So strong, just able to pull that through traffic.
They've gotten pressure on him, but they just haven't been able to corral him in the backfield.
4 new Jets on the field, really rotating personnel. And here they bring the house towards Hurts. The pass is deflected and intercepted. Quinnen Williams, big man on the run to the 45-yard line. 2nd and 13 at the 47 of Philadelphia. Wilson, pressure comes, in trouble, and Wilson goes down. On 4th and 5. Eagles pressure picked up. Wilson flushed. On the run, throws towards the sticks. The catch is made by Tyler Conklin, but it looks like he's short of the first down.
Take 2 guys out of this route for us and clear it up for underneath routes.
2nd and 10. Swift out of the backfield. He'll tiptoe up the sideline for an Eagles first down.
There he is in the slot up top.
2nd down and 9. Here's Brown, first down inside the 35. Breaking tackles to the 30, and Brown down the sideline. Looking for a block, a little nudge inside the 10, and out of bounds, 1st and goal inside the 5.
This red zone's got to be cleaned up.
2nd and goal. Hurts throws. Swift, a little juggle, breaks the tackle, touchdown! That's what happens when you're 21 years old versus, older.
Thank you, Kevin. Good save.
Yeah. 2nd and 10 over the middle, finds Conklin, and Conklin blasting through contact gets the first down near the 40-yard line. 1st down and 10 after the completion to Conklin. Jets will run the end around, looking for a little
blocker.
Xavier Gibson. Gibson with the blocker in front, and Gibson out of bounds in Eagles territory at the 42-yard line. 1st down and 10 at the 43. Wilson has time, checks it down to Hall. Breece Hall up the sideline, and Hall inside the 20 before he's knocked out of bounds by Blankenship.
Whose real estate is that?
First 3rd down of the drive. They're 0 for 3 on 3rd today. Wilson in trouble, and he's sacked. Jordan Davis dropping Zach Wilson at the 24.
Being the mountain of a man that he is, to reset that line of scrimmage back in the backfield, and you see what happens when he gets pressure.
Berline on for a 42-yard try. This one with a little less drama than his first, as it's down the middle. From the 25-yard line, all 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning to work with. So an eternity for Jalen Hurts as they try to double up. The pitch to Scott on the edge, and Boston Scott with good speed and a good run on 1st down as he goes out of bounds after a 9-yard pickup. 2 minutes to go, all 3 timeouts left for the Eagles. The swing to Goddard gets around a little bit of traffic, and Goddard's going to get the first down shoved out at the 37, but a flag down in the backfield.
Exactly right. Family show.
1st and 10 at the 47. Jets rush 4. Swift, the recipient. The ball is out. A fumble. Juggled. Still loose on the field. Who has it? Quincy Williams. Again, Eagles have not allowed a point off any of their turnovers this year, but Garrett Wilson on the receiving end of that Zach Wilson dart.
Here it comes.
Pressure picked up. Wilson throws low. The catch made by Garrett Wilson.
I love the play design on those inside routes versus outside leverage. 2nd
and 1. Breece Hall with the carry. 1st down to the 12. Timeout used by Robert Saleh. 2nd down and 20. Wilson to the air, deflected and almost intercepted. Nakobe Dean trying to contort his body. And Zerline's kick is good, and halftime arrives with the Eagles leading the Jets 14-9. He's held his own so far. 1st and 10 at the 25. Off the play action, sets up the tight end screen to Goddard, able to get away from traffic, and Goddard up the sideline with a stiff arm and a first down. 8 catches, 117 yards a week ago. Gaping hole for Swift, and Swift picks up 11. On 2nd down and short, Hurts, a little wobbler to Goddard, who makes the low grab and has a first down at the 44-yard line.
The Jets have to generate something.
Hurts on 1st and 15. Excellent protection. Over the middle, in and out of the hands of Devontae Smith. Oh my goodness. Hurts, pressure coming, and he's sacked. Blasting to the quarterback was Bryce Huff. He went straight. from the 7. Wilson going down the sideline for Garrett Wilson. Makes the adjustment and the grab. Garrett Wilson pulls it down at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 33.
They give you some breathing room.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. The toss. And looking for room as Breece Hall just tripped up after a 10-yard gain at midfield. Reed Blankenship swipes the ankles out from under Hall as he gets the first. I'm just a half-yard shy of the first down, so 9.5 yards, which means Wilson, little shovel pass, a pitch forward to Breece Hall. And Hall with a first down this time at the 36-yard line.
Deal just completely hit this offense.
3rd and 23 over the middle to Breece Hall. Hall to the 40 and down to the 39.
He ain't running the draw again. Okay.
4-man rush. In trouble. Hurts backs up to the end zone. On the run, buying time. Hurts throws incomplete. Trying to fit it in to Kenneth Gainwell. Bryce Hall out there on the coverage.
Crucial 3rd down. You're going to get a little extra presence out here by Conklin.
On 3rd and 7, it's Lazard with the catch of the first down. Hall. Upfield first down. That little spin bought him some space from Nicholas Morrow to get the 3 yards he needed. Cobb in motion. Play action. Wilson in trouble, and he takes a huge sack. Hassan Reddick, his 2nd sack of the day. He's hit 3 today. This from 38. And Zuerlein's kick brings the Jets to within 2.
I mean, come on.
Hurts. Pocket collapsing. He's in trouble. Or is he? Dancing free. Throws on the run. Devontae Smith comes back to make the catch. Who'd you compare him to? Russell Wilson?
Yeah.
That kind of looked like Russell Wilson. Hurts keeps it again. Hurts finds running room and a first down. Hurts in trouble. A wobbler as he's hit, and it's intercepted. Bryce Hall with the pick. That pressure came late, forced a floater, and Hall with the interception. Get the 3rd Eagles turnover, and they go to work. Zach Wilson wants to go deep. Instead, he goes down. Josh Sweat. No Sweat for his 3rd sack of the year.
They mount up on you, and they add up. It makes it tough.
3rd and 6 from the 22. Hurts airing it deep for A.J. Brown, and Brown pulls it in. Did he get his feet in? He did! A teardrop from Jalen Hurts, and it lands in the gloved hands of A.J. Brown. It's Gainwell. Much more traditional run, but Gainwell with good yardage, fighting his way down. If it's flag football, he's down 2 yards before, but he's got the first down. 3rd down. Hurts. Flushed again, and this time the Jets get him. At the 20-yard line, Bryce Huff, for the 2nd time today, able to pull Jalen Hurts to the turf.
What a monster play on 3rd down by this Jets defense.
37-yard try for Jake Elliott, drifting right, and it's no good.
This game, and trust your defense. Whatever it takes, you need points.
On 2nd down, pressure comes. He gets rid of it. Working for yardage to the first down, Jeremy Ruckert gets enough to the 38 to move the chain.
He's got to be smart. Just steal a completion.
They rush 4. Reddick gets to him again in the sack. Williams cleaned it up as Hassan Reddick put the pressure on Zach Wilson once more. 2nd down and 7. Burst up the middle and a first down for Swift.
Easier said than done.
3rd and 7. Late pressure. Hurts hit as he throws. Complete. First down. Dallas Goedert gets the first down to the Philly 45. 3rd and 9 at the 46. Hurts facing a 4-man rush over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. Adams on the run. Breaking tackles. Tossed down inside the 10.
We welcome those of you who are watching Arizona and the Rams on first down into the end zone. Breece Hall in for the touchdown, and the Jets take the lead. Wilson looking to the end zone. The two-point try is good. Randall Cobb gets up and flexes after the big hit.
Give it a fourth and manageable.
3rd and 10. Hurts checks it short. Devontae Smith tackled in bounds. It's 4th down. 4th and 8. They rush 3. Spying Hurts, who's airing it deep, looking for Devontae Smith. Underthrown, broken up by Jordan Whitehead. The Jets defense delivers again. And the season is reborn for the New York Jets. Their first win against the Eagles in the history of the franchise, and they do it 20-14. Breece Hall, the starting running back, and on first down, Wilson to the air, locates Hall out of the backfield, and Hall picks up a first down. 25%, that's last in the NFL. 3rd and 5. Thibodeau coming with pressure, and he's got him! Ball comes out! Jahad Ward scoops it up, and Ward is tackled at the 18 with a penalty marker down.
Enormous play by Kayvon Thibodeau.
1st and 10 for the Giants at the 19. They hand it off to Robinson, the receiver around the end with some room. And then C.J. Mosley makes the tackle after a gain of 7. 3rd down and 4. Taylor lofts one to the end zone, and it is incomplete. Intended for Darius Slayton, and Michael Carter II had the coverage for the Jets. We told you it's raining. Not too windy here, though, as Graham Gano comes out to attempt a 31-yard field goal, and that kick is good. And for Gano, that is his 100th career field goal made with the Giants. That's the last thing we want to do is come out in this game and make it look like we're coming off a bye. Slow start as Breece Hall is dragged down by Bobby Okereke. Breece Hall, and I don't think he got there. 3rd and 7. Taylor steps up, and he's going to be tackled short of the first down marker. C.J. Mosley makes the play, and out comes the Giants punt unit once again. Wilson throws. Garrett Wilson has it, and he's got a first down. Wilson takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. Wilson off his back foot, and it's incomplete. Isaiah Simmons was right there as Michael Carter tried to make the catch. 3rd down and 4. Taylor, quick pass. Barkley. He is hit hard. Quincy Williams having an all-pro type of year. 1:18 to go, opening quarter. Wilson on first down over the middle. And that one is caught by Breece Hall with a flag down. Hall blockers in front, still going. Breece Hall will take it. Now will it stand? If it does, it's a 50-yard touchdown. But there's a penalty marker down back at the 41.
Illegal contact. Defense number 28. That penalty is declined. It's on the play. Touchdown.
Giants ball, 1st and 10 at the 45. Tyrod Taylor going to do it himself across the 50, and Tyrod still going. First down for the Giants. Taylor has Waller, Sauce Gardner all over him, and that tackle.
Expect to see that often.
47-yard attempt for Graham Gano, and and it's no good. Gano misses for the second consecutive week. Play fake to Hall. Wilson throws. He's got Uzama. And Uzama gets away from McFadden to pick up the first down. Wilson in trouble, and down he goes. A sack for the Giants defense, and a late flag comes out.
Mekhi Becton's going to get called for an unsportsmanlike conduct here on Kayvon Thibodeau.
Still no third down conversions today. 3rd and 7. DeVito takes off. He's going to run it himself, and he slides down just short. Who was called up off the practice squad yesterday, so the third different center, and right away, the Jets cough it up, and the Giants fall on it. Micah McFadden recovers the fumble. And therein lies the danger with the third center of the day. Pressure coming, DeVito's pass, batted down. And that was C.J. Mosley getting his hand up there. 2nd and 4, right back to Barkley, right up the middle, and he's got a first down. Saquon breaks free at the 40 and caught from behind at the 35. 3rd and 6, they run it with Barkley, right up the middle. Barkley, how about it? A third down conversion. DeVito keeps it himself, and he scores! 3rd and 1. Wilson, and it's incomplete. Intended for Conklin, and Pinnock had the coverage. They run it with Robinson, and he's got some room, and then upended.
And here came Quincy Williams to clean him up.
Play clock at 1. And this is Breida across the 40. Jersey Hall of Fame. Congrats, Steve.
Appreciate you, Andrew.
2nd and 4. Wilson looking for Garrett. 3rd and 13 with the play clock at 1. Wilson just gets it off. Chased again by Lawrence and Leonard Williams. Wilson's going to run, and he is stood up. Barkley. Nice run by Barkley. 2nd down and 1. Barkley, and he's got the first down. I don't think they're going to get their wish. Barkley hit hard and short of a first down. Tony Adams the first to get there for the Jets, and now Robert Saleh will call timeout. 3rd and 10. Wilson is going to try to do it himself, and he does. Zach Wilson gets the first third down conversion of the day for the New York Jets. Wilson's longest run of the season. First down, Thibodeau coming with pressure, and he's got him! Kayvon Thibodeau, the sack! Giants fans making noise, 1:35 to go. Wilson on the slant, Lazard has got it! And with that spot, it's right at the first down marker.
Comes loose, and I think a good job of ruling it incomplete there.
So, Gene, just to be clear, the ball can move, but it's really the right hand coming off of it that makes it an incompletion.
Left hand.
Left hand, excuse me.
100%. Yes, that's exactly right. Yeah, if you stick it airborne like that, a little movement when you come down, provided you can maintain the possession with movement.
After review, the ruling on the field stands incomplete pass. 4th down.
4th and 10. Wilson has time. Here comes Thibodeau again. He's got him! 3rd sack today for Kayvon Thibodeau. Giants have not completed a pass since the 2nd quarter. They've been running it exclusively on 3rd and 3. They run it again. Barkley does not get there. As Macho said, now if this kick is good, Jets would have to score a touchdown. Gano's kick is no good! No good with 24 seconds left. Flag is down. Wilson down the middle of the field. Garrett Wilson has it at the 45. Flag is down. Lawrence is in the backfield. Wilson escapes, throws on the run. He's got a man. First down. Jets have to hurry, though. Here we go. Zuerlein, 35-yard attempt to send the game to overtime. Kick on the way, and it is good! And we got bonus football in Jersey.
The last thing you want to do is use the fact that you don't have your quarterback in as the excuse.
3rd and 21. DeVito, pass deflected and incomplete. Play clock at 1. Here comes the blitz. Wilson throws. Caught by Garrett Wilson. Flag is down, and he's got the first down.
For Wake Martindale's defense.
3rd and 5. Wilson taking a deep shot down the field, and it's incomplete. The flag! Adoree Jackson all over Malik Taylor. Greg Zuerlein, 33 yards away for the win. Kick on the way, and it is good! The Jets win it!
They think Quentin Johnston is one of those guys, but blanket coverage there by Sauce Gardner.
Extra men on the rush. Herbert just has to get rid of it. And what a good start for this outstanding Jets defense, a 3 and out. This has been a brutal down for the Jets, and that was a perfectly timed hit by Alohi Gilman. So with 3 and out from each side. Thomas Morstead has had in some ways his best year at 37 years old. Drives Darius Davis back in a pretty good return. Goods turning to great. Darius Davis, he is gone. There are no flags on the field, and those are the first points on this Monday night. Touchdown for the rookie. Here's Hall out of the backfield, has to make a man miss. Now another. What a strong run. Quick throw, Garrett Wilson. Ball's out. And it is no signal yet. They're going to give it to the Chargers. Wilson was loose with the ball. Forced fumble by Alohi Gilman, and that ball came out. Herbert under pressure, pass is caught underneath by Allen, and Keenan is short of first down yardage. Protected, got a man, and that's Gibson, strong catch. Survived the hit by Alohi Gilman, and boy, would they love to get 3rd down and 3. Wilson has the ball knocked out of his hands, and it's recovered by Bosa. Bosa forced that fumble, and I believe got on top of it. Herbert looking for Eckler, and he gets it to him. Eckler was doing all he could to get over.
It's a pretty good one to get the ball to. He proved that last week.
He tosses to him here, and Eckler runs into his own man and through him. Eckler is in for the touchdown. But a flag is down at the 7.
He's definitely short. Great call on the face mask, but when they take a look at this, he's not going to have scored.
Eckler, the touchdown machine, is in. And the Chargers add to their lead. Third down and 12. Wilson airs it out. Garrett Wilson with a catch, and the ball comes out. Incomplete as Michael Davis was there defending. for the Chargers, and this offense has stalled again for the Jets. To 3 with a couple of Hall of Famers. Lenny Moore and Frank Gifford, the 30-30 club. Here's Herbert. There's Everett. And Everett breaks the tackle of Mosley, and another. First down for the Chargers from their 41, and wide open up the middle is the carry by Joshua Kelly. 20, and now 2nd and 6. Just 3-man rush, and Herbert is sacked nonetheless. Jermaine Johnson was back there.
It would defy the logic, but maybe he can. But in order for that to happen, this team's got to get in the postseason. This becomes a huge game.
And this becomes a potential 3rd turnover as Breece Hall fights for the football. And no signal yet. Who's strongest at the bottom of that pile? This could be the 3rd fumble of the game, and it's going to stay with the Jets, but it's 4th down. The officials came in and allowed the Jets to do the same. It's 3rd down and 9. 4-man rush. They get home again. Herbert slammed to the ground. There's no flag for that.
But Breece Hall, I know it's not going to be consistent, but at any time, he can take it the distance.
Looks like a free play. Pass is caught by Lazard on the sideline. Toss to Hall, running right, has a lane. Nice spinning move by Breece Hall. Jets spread him out. Zach Wilson just flips it to Carter, and Carter's going to be short of 1st down yardage. 47-yard try for Zuerlein, one of the heroes in the win over the Giants last week. And his strong season continues. Four-man rush. Herbert, sideline, incomplete. This time it's DJ Reed.
3rd and short. They're not very good.
3rd down and 4. Wilson has his man. 1st down plus, 2nd catch for Xavier Gibson.
But Alan Lazard he hasn't been much of a factor in these games.
Now Zach Wilson is sacked. Play is made by Tuli Tuipulotu.
See if they can't get a chunk here.
Herbert, Allen. And they do get a chunk. Takes it down near the 45, and a timeout taken by the Chargers from 55. It's got the length, and this was absolutely drilled.
They hadn't sustained anything, but I think he's the guy who gives them an opportunity to make some plays.
Wilson out to his left, has a lot of room in front of him, and he finds Garrett Wilson. There's a start. Wilson is to the 44.
Michael Davis coming off the edge, which would have been a loss. Picks up at least a couple.
He got 2. Sideline shot for Uzama, and CJ Uzama's got a 1st down for the Jets. Blitz from Derwin James. Jets pick it up. Pass is caught. Conklin, the tight end, inside the 15.
The changes that have had to be made.
3rd down and 15. Zach Wilson sacked again. A 46-yard field goal try by Zuerlein. And Zuerlein is good again. Eckler. Pass is dropped. And Gardner was there defending for the Jets. On 3rd down and 5. Wilson protected. Looking for Conklin, and a flag flies as Conklin hit the deck.
It was a good look at it. There was a grab right there. You see the hold. He has a hold.
Wilson runs out of time, and down he goes. Joey Bosa just pulled him to the ground. Third down and long. As a result, Herbert steps up. wants to run and gets it with his legs. Strong play by Justin Herbert. A touchdown tonight, the only offensive touchdown of the evening. Pass caught for a first down by Allen. 3rd down and 4. Herbert floats it. Allen, what a catch!
Well, I know Phillip Rivers, all the years that he played with Keenan Allen, he could not speak highly enough of him.
Herbert can't find anywhere to go with it. Out to his left, still can't find anybody, and is able to plow ahead on 3rd and 13.
You probably feel pretty good about this if you extend it to 14 points.
38-yard try by Cameron Dicker. He's got it.
Every opportunity you have to get a big play, which is something they just don't get many of.
Here's Garrett Wilson. He does get the first down here, out across the 35. Wilson out to his left. Tui Pelotu is there with another Chargers sack.
This Chargers offense hasn't done a whole lot themselves. They just haven't had to either.
Yardage is about even for the game. Here's Eckler over the right side. He gets to the 30. 3rd down coming up. Chargers are playing back with their safeties, and so underneath, Garrett Wilson makes the catch. Wilson, the ball is knocked away. It's picked up by the Chargers. This is a live ball and returned by Gilman. There are flags down, and right now Gilman is to the pylon and in. But there are flags back at the 40. And with under 3.5 to go, here's Eckler, his 2nd of the night.
Anyone who has anything to do with this offense, coaches included, they've got to look at themselves in the mirror, because everybody has to be better than what we've watched tonight.
On a 4th and 3, a conversion on a catch by Michael Carter. Wilson, Conklin, spinning catch and down to the 10.
This thing ain't over yet. Come on, let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. You like that? 4th down and goal, and shut out of the end zone.
That's fitting right there.
Is Conklin. Austin Eckler with 2 touchdown runs. Keenan Allen, 8 catches, 77 yards, and over 10,000 yards in his career. Chargers defense, 3 takeaways led to 14 points. They had 8 sacks. They held the Jets to 3 for 17 on 3rd down. Did not allow a touchdown.
A lot of good matchups tonight.
Going quick on 3rd down. O'Connell throws. It's complete. Sauce Gardner tackles Adams 1 yard short. They've converted 22% of their 3rd down opportunities. Wilson gets one here, but a flag is down. Garrett Wilson with the reception. Flag thrown at the line of scrimmage. Looks to be an offsides call. From the 33, little play action. And Wilson throws it to Wilson again. Garrett Wilson open space. Inside the 30 and down to the 26-yard line. Michael Carter, the back, 3rd and 13. Out quick and dropped by Xavier Gibson. And so it'll be a field goal attempt coming for the Jets. And Thomas Morstead hold. Nice job of spinning the laces. And the Jets have scored on their first possession.
That's not really what they want to do.
Stumbling there, keeps his balance, and throws. Devontae Adams goes up, brings it in, and Adams down the sideline out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Go to work, and he did. They had a great game plan.
2nd and 16, O'Connell's throw. Adams one-handed catch. Wow. Field goal from here is 47 yards. Hunter Renfrow in motion. O'Connell throws to Michael Mayer. On the Crosby too shy the first down. Marcus forward progress at the 23. This is a little bit different feel. Daniel Carlson from 40. Knocks it through, and the Raiders respond to the Jets' field goal with one of their own. Crosby keeps his balance. 3rd and 4 for Zach Wilson. Will fire right side. Xavier Gibson's got it. Open for the first down to the 45-yard line. You see Randall Cobb is right there yelling at him.
He watched Aaron do that in camp. That's not, at this point in his career, what he should be doing.
Smoke it out to Wilson on the left side. Garrett takes it for a first down to the 32-yard line. Watch Max Crosby rushing off the top. Wilson's throw is complete. Got some yardage with Tyler Conklin. A big hit there at the 35. Should be a season long for Zerline. It's from 53. Powerful leg. You'll hear it explode off his foot and hit the middle of the net. Division III Wheaton College. 8th on the depth chart, and he just hung around Purdue for a long time. He threw a pick there to Jordan Whitehead, his 4th of the year. And Whitehead keeps it alive and is out of bounds right around the 25. Both receivers the top targets tonight. Jets facing 3rd and 7. And a 4-man rush. Here comes Crosby, who got picked up. Wilson going to take off, get the first down and much more. Wilson to the pylon. He is in for the touchdown.
One look, throw the ball, check it down. He's understanding what his legs and mobility can play into this thing.
After further review, the runner stepped out of bounds. The ball was at the 3-yard line. It's a first down for New York. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Raiders bring 4. Wilson's throw, tipped and incomplete. Michael Carter, the intended receiver. Adam Butler, part of the push. Greg Zerline from 30. And that is 3 of a kind. 3 drives, 3 field goals. Jets offense up. On the pass rush on 3rd down. O'Connell, very little time. Bump, fires downfield for Devontae. No chance to get there. So much for what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Cook got 10, got a first down. He's got it again. And there goes Dalvin. He's excited to get a chance to run. Max Crosby. The market is no gain officially. 3rd and 1. The back is Priest Hall. He's got it out of the gun. Not going to get there. Robert Spillane. Jacobs. First down for the Raiders at the 31-yard line.
Lock in. Jacobs told me this is the first time all season he's thought I'll actually be back next year.
26 carries in that first game against the Giants. And here he is with carry number 8.
They were trying to get that call, but then he just kept going in motion, which he's allowed to do.
43, O'Connell throws. It's the first one for Jacoby Myers tonight. And Myers keeps going. Journey ends at the 44, but it's a first down and a pick up at 13.
Which means you should be throwing to somebody on the other side.
Out of the gun, first down. O'Connell's given time. Myers in the middle. Adams gets it at the 25-yard line. Adams has been the target 8 of those 11 attempts. O'Connell decides not to throw it and will go down. Solomon Thomas comes up with a sack. 3rd and 18. A little bit of time, but it runs out. And O'Connell's out of field goal range. John Franklin Myers busting through. And that Jets 3rd down pass rush, so impactful.
They're showing pressure. Let's see if they come out of it. They do.
3rd and 3. Here is Zach reading the field, running out of time, but running for the first down. And Moore has used his legs very effectively tonight. 2nd most rushing yards in his career. He's got 40 so far. He's got a pass in the middle, complete to Tyler Conklin. They chip him. Crosby's contained. Wilson flinging, incomplete. Intended for Alan Lazard.
Aiden O'Connell's made some of the same sort of rookie mistakes that we've seen out of Zach Wilson.
Pass complete to Devontae Adams for the first down.
Pass rushers in the game for the Jets right now.
O'Connell throws sideline. Michael Mary's got it. Got a first down. There's a penalty flag down. As O'Connell was hit, Bryce Huff was coming in. Jets got the pass rush in. They're going to run with Jacobs. They've got timeouts. He only gets a yard as he stumbles down. 54. Daniel Carlson's got it. And the Raiders match the Jets, each with a field goal.
Job one is don't lose the game if you're the Jets quarterback.
From the 9, Crosby looping, Zach Wilson getting out, taking off. Takes a hit right around the 20-yard line. Well, he's got 3 for 56.7 so far here tonight. There's another one. 55. DeAndre Carter from the 23. Sideline run. Carter inbounds midfield. And the Raiders will have their best field position of the night.
No question, one of the best man-to-man players in the league.
Backing off here as O'Connell scans. Comes back to the left side and finds Jacoby Myers, who gets 8 yards to the 37-yard line. Field goal from here is 55. A little pop to Jacobs. To the edge for the first down. There, Munford was trying to get out there for the block. Jacobs did it on his own. After the loss of 8, it is Jacobs on the edge. Nice job here. They're trying to get Jacobs outside to get him some room to run. Renfro in motion. Hunter Renfro right to the line on the tackle by Whitehead. Spot's going to mean a lot. Got to get right to the 24. Bold. Just line themselves up on side. Jacobs, hesitation, power. Think he got far enough. First down, Raiders.
With help that side.
Just wanted a penalty, didn't get it. O'Connell throws for Devontae Adams, who wanted a penalty, didn't get it. Good from 41, good from 54, and from 40, squares the game.
On the offensive side.
75, Garrett Wilson pressured by Coots. Did he knock it out? He did. I think the Jets got back on it.
They've been going to Devontae Adams a lot, despite the fact now there's safety help.
17th carry for Josh Jacobs. This is best of the night. Jacobs in the secondary. Jacobs at the 20. Fumble the football out of bounds. Raiders will keep it. Jacobs in motion. Fake to him. O'Connell looking. Throws to the back. It is caught. There for the touchdown. Too big, too good. Raiders take the lead. Michael Mayer. Fireman in. Famous Jet fan made the trip. Deep drop. Wilson tries to get Hall. He's got space. He's got a ton of space. Breece Hall sprinting. Where were the Raiders? 35 on that as he gets out of bounds around the 40-yard line. From the 40, Wilson. Gain of 13, first down Jets at the 27. Gotta go. Just in time. Raiders rush 4. Zach Wilson escapes, but Divine Diablo is waiting and limits the gain to a yard. Greg Zuerlein from 45. Right down the middle. Quinnen Williams in there for the Jets. Pitch Jacobs to the edge. Oh, big hit by Quincy Williams. Let's see that mark. They're running down the line of the 35, and that would be a first down.
And we'll find out right now how it goes.
No Jacobs. Amir Abdullah the back. 3rd and 8. The throw is complete. Austin Hooper is short of the first down. 4th and inches. They'll hand it. And it's a run around the edge. And the first down for DeAndre Carter and more. Credit to Bo Hardigree. On 2. Jacobs back in. A yard or 2. Michael Clemens the first hit. No, hit 3 or 4 or 5 or 7 or 8.
And this offensive line, that was fantastic.
6:14 to go. Jacobs inside run. Dancing and darting on his 25th carry of the night. Did that ball come out? Oh, the Jets look like they have it. The Jets have come up with the turnover. So here are the Jets with 6:08 with a chance. And Zach Wilson stepping out, flinging it across. Alan Lazard is heard from to the 42-yard line. Zach Wilson from the gun. Little side sling to Breece Hall with his speed to get the first down. Divine Diablo. 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Wilson slides it complete. Held on to and stretching is Conklin. 2nd and 10, Raiders bring a blitz. Zach Wilson runs away and throws it complete to the 27-yard line. To Conklin, couple shy of the first down. 3rd and 2. Here comes the pressure, the sidearm hit.
What a catch.
Wilson hangs on at the 22-yard line. Popped by Merrick. Zach Wilson throws in traffic. It's picked off by Robert Spillane. Spillane taking off. He's down at the 40-yard line.
See if they can hit something in behind it. A crossing route, something in the middle of the field.
Deep drop for Wilson. We'll get it to Conklin. See what he can do. Trying to force it to the 30-yard line. 10th to 29. A lot of bodies left to unpile there. High snap handled by Zach. Crosby coming in. Wilson throws it in the middle. Conklin at the 45. They've got a timeout. They're not going to take it. Raiders have a couple of timeouts if they want to set their D. They don't take them. Zach Wilson running to buy some time. Now looking and firing down towards the end zone. It's out of bounds. So can the Jets join the win on the last play group on this day? Pressure comes. Wilson has to escape. Crosby chasing him. He's got to get some space and momentum to heave it. Now he does. Downfield towards the end zone. It is incomplete. No flags. Game over. Raiders win. Garrett Wilson came flying over, trying to get his hands on it. Did not. And Antonio Pierce is 2-0 as the Raiders head coach.
Four times to the Jets. Bass sends it down the way, and it's going to be Gibson with the hands on it. He had his hands on it again the last time they met. And the ball comes out at the end, and it's recovered by the backup tight end Morris. And look at that hit leveled by Buffalo. Stepping back to the 28, and the Jets get to him. They shove him all the way back to a near 50-yard field goal attempt as Quinnen Williams. Well, that's a loss of 12, Tony, so a 48-yard attempt coming up for Tyler Bass. And the Bills able to get a field goal off the opening takeaway.
In pressure rate, in pressures, and he's also stuffing the run as well as any defensive tackle.
Here's the 2nd and 10. They're after him, and they've got him. All right, this is actually a 3rd and 6. As Allen buys time, flips it, and is it caught? Yes, it is. Dalton Kincaid with the diving grab.
Just keep being boring, and all of a sudden, you being boring is going to be incredible.
Here's a 3rd and 5, and they're going to keep it. Quarterback draws the call, and they've got 7 and a first down. 2nd and 5. It's Kincaid again, inside the 20, and down to the 13 goes the rookie out of Utah. Let's see if they try to find Amos. He's a long-time vet with a lot of good experience, 9 years. 3rd and 8.
No turnovers, use your legs.
Rolling out, again, buying time, and going to just throw it out of play. You talked about they've got 11 different offensive line combinations this year starting. Another different one today as Gibson goes.
You're really bad at either of those, you're not going to have a great season.
2nd and 10. Got the short throw to Hall, and Taron Johnson rides him down, but it's a first down for New York.
I think he's doing a pretty good job. He's getting the ball out faster. He's got 6 straight games now under 3 seconds throwing, the longest of his career.
Here they come. He's got to get rid of it quickly this time, and he had no chance as they blitzed him.
Right. It's really a great job by Saleh to be able to do this.
On 1st and 10, make the handoff to Diggs, go across the middle, and Kincaid is finding some open spots in the middle of that Jets defense. He's got another 16.
And they don't give up big plays, this Jets team. You got to work the field over and over again.
Becton being transported into the locker room. Terrible sign for the Jets. Here's a 2nd and 10. Again, the middle of the field is open. And they've got big yardage across the 50 with Ty Johnson. Wow, what a place to make a debut. Here's Allen. Finding Shakir. And he's got a big gain. Got 3rd and 13. Back to the middle of the field to Morris. And he's going to be about 3 yards short.
And against a team who doesn't score touchdowns, it's 4 scores.
That's huge. Basket's good again from 33 yards this time. And it's 9-0.
He has more negative plays versus double teams than anyone in the league.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Here comes Floyd. Floyd's got him. We were just talking about him. Leonard Floyd makes the sack.
Is this Jets team truly believes this is going to happen? They're just trying to stay relevant so he can return and help his team.
All right, Tracy, as Cook rips off a big run for a 1st down.
I love that version of Josh Allen.
Here's a 3rd and 2 with Murray. Latavius has the 1st down by about a foot, running behind Deion Dawkins. Gabe Davis has not been targeted. 3rd and 7. They come after him. He unleashes, and it's incomplete. Knocked down by Amos. Here's a 1st and 10. Got time. On target. And a completion to Ruckert. Throw is intercepted this time, and it's Douglas. Here's Cook on the pitch. Here he goes. Cook down to the 11-yard line, running behind Dalton Kincaid.
And to me, that's why you got to use your legs after you drop back.
On 2nd and goal. He's got Cook open. Cook takes it to the end zone for the touchdown. Yeah, only 2 completions, 1 to Ruckert, 1 to Hall out of the backfield. 3rd and 9, and Wilson takes off, and he stopped short by 3 yards. His 4th punt of this 1st half. No, he's going to fake it. He's going to throw it, and it's caught. Down the sideline they go. Oh, my goodness. What an effort right here. Eccles was the receiver. What a call from deep in your own territory. Von Miller's on the field. He's coming after him. Pass away, and it's complete to Hall. And they've got a 1st down, so that decision paid off. They've got 2 4th down conversions.
Start this year, halfway through the year, just over.
Rookie wideout, Jason Brownlee in the game. And they go underneath to Hall, able to slip through a tackle, and he's inside the 10.
Use that as a decoy and then have someone come across the field to it.
They go to Hall. He's able to slip through a tackle and find the end zone for a touchdown.
That is fantastic.
Here's the 2-point try to slice the lead in half. Zach looking, trying to escape, and no chance.
But you don't have to throw this to the sideline. You can go over the middle of the field.
Wide open is Kincaid, and he tiptoes for the 1st and out of bounds.
It's a good job there.
How about a quarterback draw for 1 yard? Huff is in on it.
If there's 1 or 2 guys in the world who can do it, he's the guy. But for mere mortals, you ain't throwing a ball 60, 65, 70 yards into this wind.
Well, he's going to trying to get it there, and he is picked off.
Oh, you got to watch it. This is where you can score with only lineman back.
Ashton Davis going, and finally brought down as the 1st half expires. He was looking for someone to lateral it to.
A lot of different ways, different guys, and he does exceptional at it.
2nd and 13. Looks left, throws right. Oh, what a pass, and it's Diggs. Holds the ball outside. Tucks it under. And look at this. 2nd and 9. Cook got around Quincy that time. Nice stutter step move. And the Bills pick up a big gain.
Running back was out. They had a corner on him. So now you know you can read deep and throw it underneath.
Here is Diggs underneath. Diggs gets within 2 of the first, and it's decision time.
I'd go for it.
They're going to go up top for it. Flicks it, completes it. Johnson down the sideline. Did he stay in? They say touchdown on the field. So now you got a 3rd and 3.
Over the ball, somewhere over the middle of the field.
And they get him again. Ed Oliver.
But see how open that area is? You could do that here if you wanted to, and then defenses will have to change because of it.
2nd and 5, and it's caught by Shakir. Shakir with Whitehead trying to cut off the angle. Shakir still going. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a move.
Wow.
81 yards.
This is next level. In the playoffs, the new coordinator change. That's going to make it tougher with the data on it.
Complete and a 1st down.
Trying to get their first conversion on a 3rd down, because we know penalties don't count.
0 for 6 for the day. 0 for 7 for the day. Ed Oliver.
Oh, I knew you were going somewhere. I couldn't follow it for a little bit. I was like, what's he getting to in this one?
3rd and 8. And that was in the area of Hardy. Thank you, Boomer. We got a quarterback change for the Jets here. Tim Boyle has taken the field.
Wow.
It's a big moment. A lot of people have been all season long saying, when are they going to do something like this? There's a handoff, and Hall sprints ahead for 13 or 14 yards. It's in his 5th year out of Eastern Kentucky. He was a backup for 3 years.
6'4", 230. Now he's going to have to throw it, though.
3rd and 5. He whips it for the 1st down. Of course, Hackett also worked with him at Green Bay.
Almost got that 3rd and 1. 4th and 1.
They got it here as Boyle keeps it. From the Bills, 42. Boyle. And Wilson drops it. He made a football move. And that's a Bill recovery. Hyde has it now. Hyde has room. Hyde has a blocker in front. Hyde's going to cut it back and take it the distance. Oh, hold on.
Rolling on the field is a completed pass with a fumble recovered by the defense. 1st down, Buffalo.
Oh.
Player was down by contact.
They ruled him down. 3rd down and 2. And they're working Murray pretty hard. He's got a 1st down as he falls inside the 40.
I mean, all these teams are eerily similar, right? The best teams, you see a good stop by the Jets. But you know, the best teams, oh gosh, getting chippy out here. You know, that's not an indictment on Dorsey, because I thought he did an excellent job. It's just sometimes something has to happen.
There's something happened from long range. That was Bass with the kick from 50.
And then just, you know, Von Miller if he can pick it up and get back to full strength.
There's a conversion on 4th down. Gibson with the catch. Oh, it's completed to the other team.
Oh, his 3rd turnover today. You could see right there when Jim said that how important that could be. But we're going to find out in the next couple weeks. The next 2-3 weeks.
Wait, we're going to see it next week.
The Bills go 3-0 the next 3 games. Oh. They might be your Super Bowl favorite.
Well, you're talking about then they'd have to go through wins at Philadelphia and at Kansas City, and we'll be there to see both of those.
Dalvin Cook, who is in the game. 4-man rush. Boyle throws, caught up at the 40-yard line, but well shy of the 1st down. Garrett Wilson making the catch there. Down the sideline. Guess who's out in front? and a saving tackle at the end of the play. And hopping away is Hill. He makes the grab. Line of scrimmage is the 37. And this is Waddle. And what a 1-2 punch that is. Hill and Waddle in South Beach. 3rd and 2. Here's Hill. First down. Lots more. Bounces off a couple of tackles. Takes it to about the 10-yard line. Tackled there by DJ Reed. 11 rushing TDs. 13 TDs total. 3rd and 3. Tua in the pocket. Has time. Comes out the back door. Keeps it himself and gets upended by Whitehead. Going that way. Can Hill pull it in? He cannot. Left guard who's played every snap this season. 3rd and 10. Deep drop. And he flips it out to the flat. And taking it out to the 14-yard line goes Tyler Conklin, the tight end, but short of the first. Fake toss. Fired. Caught. First down. But he's standing up along the sideline. Should be in on the next play, but off for this one. Meanwhile, here's Wilson to the 30-yard line. He goes. Alex Ingold leading the way. His defense trying to stiffen here, as he did on the 4th and down on the earlier series, and the pass is incomplete. Intended there for Smythe, covered there by Mosley. 38-yard attempt for Jason Sanders. And there, folks, are your first points of the afternoon on this Black Friday. 4-man rush, a little dump off here, and nothing happening. Flag. Could be a free play, and it's a pickup of 16 to Waddle to the 44-yard line. They could be the 4x100 relay team in Paris next summer. Pass over the middle. That's pulled in at the 32-yard line by Jeff Wilson. 3rd down and 6. Tua buys time, throws into traffic. That's Waddle. Makes the catch and gets taken down inside the 10-yard line by Mosley. They're first in points, first in total offense. They're first in rushing. The pass here. Here's Hill. Escapes the tackle. Into the end zone he goes for the game's first touchdown. Got away from Jordan Whitehead. Boyle 4 of 6, but for only 16 yards in the air. And look for some space on the ground and getting around the corner, picking up the first down. That gets the crowd into it a little bit. Reese Hall picking up 11. Boyle, look out. Sacked. 36 ball is out, but he was down. Play is over.
I was going to Alabama.
Ever beat your way to Tuscaloosa. It's a non-stop flight. Pass is caught up at the 36-yard line. 2nd and 6. Tua backing up, and he's going to get sacked. Back at the 30-yard line, held on. Jets with 3 linemen, the hands on the ground. They send 4. Little flip here, and out to the 39-yard line goes Wilson. So they'll force.
It's hard on anybody.
So now 1st and 15. That pass is caught. Nice gain here, 30-yard line.
So he sees the blitz coming.
Gets it out, but can he get the first? He cannot. Hall tackled there. Hall making the stop. Got Waddle setting up slot left. Got Hill, bottom of the screen, wide right. Tua looks, throws, picked off at the 27-yard line. Eccles, touchdown.
He throws a pick 6. We just said, how can the Jets make a game of this? Their defense.
Oh, Zerline's kick. Well, you can't have it all, I guess. 48 seconds. Quick to the outside. Caught there. Waddle.
In turbo speed, but it just shows you the trust and confidence they go back to getting the ball to Tua and letting him throw it.
Underneath. They're not letting him get free. And that's caught at just shy of the first down.
You got to keep hoping this defense puts you in a position to have a shot.
Yeah. Tua's going to throw it here. And you've got it. Is that pick again? And we'll see what Boyle, how far he can throw it, if indeed he throws it, or they try a lateral or whatever here. Meanwhile, he just tries to get away from everybody, throws it into the end zone, into a lot of traffic, and there's a pick on the other side. And coming back from the end zone is Holland, and Holland is out to midfield, and Holland is inside the 40, and Holland is inside the 20. Can you believe this? That is insanity. Third down and 3, going deep, and it's going to be hauled in. The flag is down to Waddle making the catch. 2-possession game on 3rd and 4. Pressure, blitz, got him. 36-yard line. Bryce Huff had a 51-yarder against Vegas last week to try to make it 20-6. And that kick is right down the middle. Among other things, 2nd down and 6. Look out. Barreling in, Wilkins. And 3. Only a 3-man rush. And Tua gets it away into traffic and completes it.
Or pulling for each other and trying to believe in each other, but it's tough.
3rd and 3, a little flip here. That's a 1st down and more. There goes the cheetah, as he calls himself, Tyreek Hill.
And 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Big difference.
3rd and 2. Again, jet motion. And a 1st down forward progress for Mostert. And then Tennessee, and they get the Jets again in Miami in 3 weeks. Mostert. And the Jet defense is right there. And the flag as they throw him into the bench.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. Number 57. That run ended behind the line, so we'll enforce that 15-yard foul from the previous spot. Automatic, 1st down.
Wilson. Gain of 8.
Rely on the yards after the catch.
3rd and 3. Tua throws. And that'll convert another 3rd down play. Hill making the grab. Reed is right there to tackle him. This is a 1st down from the 13-yard line for Miami. Long drive continues with the touchdown. Mostert taking it in.
Now in the pass.
Yeah, Aaron was saying relaxed as he said in Green Bay, but nothing to relax about. And stop the presses. That's a 1st down.
Biggest game of the night.
Yeah. Pass is caught. And then spotted where he started the slide. So 3rd and 3. And that is caught but tackled short of the 1st down. And that's fired up at the 50-yard line and hauled in. Tyler Conklin making the grab there.
This is a unit that's really coming together in recent weeks.
Well, down he goes at the 43-yard line. Raekwon Davis.
Phillips and Agba.
3rd down 15. Little dump off here. And getting within a couple of yards of picking up the 1st down is Dalvin Cook. 5 wide. Pass is caught, spinning away to the 35-yard line goes Garrett Wilson.
Of that coming and having an answer for it.
First time that the Jets have been in Dolphins territory tonight on this drive. Caught here by Jeremy Ruckert. Rush 4. Throw it underneath. And close to a 1st down and picking it up, Breece Hall. Boyle. Up in the air, deflected, intercepted. Dolphins ball. So now Miami comfortably in front. You got Darrington Evans, who just came off the list, practice list. 2nd and 7. Fumble. Jets think they have it. And coming away with it is Ashton Davis.
For the Dolphins defense, it's going to be a big loss down the stretch this season.
3rd and 2. Catch made inside the 20. Can they get an offensive touchdown? What do you know? Touchdown. Garrett Wilson. Meanwhile, onside kick attempted from Morstead, who in the Super Bowl had a successful onside kick when he was a Saint, but not this time. Down by 23. What did Arnold know? Wow. Right? Somebody handed him a card. Yeah. He went back to the hotel, and the next day he's the big story on headline news.
He had that vision.
Big hole. Going to the end zone. Icing on the cake. Touchdown Mostert. 2 Super Bowls. Arizona, Pittsburgh, and Seattle, New England.
Yeah. 2 good ones.
Oh, yeah, I'll say. Catch made here, and that's going to be enough for a first down. Garrett Wilson. 30 for 243. And on 3rd and 6, the final play before the 2-minute warning is a catch, a broken tackle, and a first down to move the sticks as Dalvin Cook makes the grab. And a sack again here. This time he got Deshaun Hand.
Appreciate it. You too. Thank you. Good luck. Thank you.
Tua getting congratulated by one Tim Boyle.
Saints already trailing the Lions 14-0 early in the first quarter. Here's Cordero Patterson. He always runs hard.
Actively trying to get the tight ends involved. He wants to spread this defense out.
3rd down and 10. Ritter in trouble. Down he goes. Jermaine Johnson gets up and celebrates. Phillips, number 34, rookie out of Utah. On 2nd down, Boyle connects with Cook out of the backfield, the former Minnesota Viking. 2nd down and 9. Here's Cook again. Another Jets first down. 3rd down and 4. Boyle, nice touch. It's complete for the tight end, Tyler Conklin, the former Steeler and Titan. 3rd down and 12. Boyle in trouble. Down he goes. 2nd down and 7. Robinson brought down to the end zone for a Jets safety.
Watch Quinnen Williams as he penetrates. They had no chance. Look at how quickly he gets in the backfield. He blows it up. Ashton Davis, he blows it up as well. He's pushing back Parker Hesse. That was domination by that defensive front. And then Ashton Davis cleaning that up. Great job. Win him.
3rd down and 5. Time winding down in the first quarter. Boyle over the middle, incomplete. They're on the field a lot more because the Jets are last in time of possession.
Correct. Thanks, Kenny.
3rd down and 6. Pass incomplete, intended for Drake London.
And the defensive coordinator, Nielsen, he has put it all together for this Falcons defense.
They're still without A.J. Terrell. Here's Dalvin Cook.
Fumble!
Ball loose. Falcons have recovered.
Good job, Kenny.
2nd down and 9. Here's Ritter. Pressure in his face, able to get rid of it, and it's caught by Kyle Pitts for another Falcons first down. Ritter to the end zone. And
Jordan Whitehead is frustrated. He gets right behind Whitehead. Pruitt has control. He is inbounds. That is a touchdown. Man, we just talked about Arthur Smith wanting to get the tight ends involved. He's got both of them on go routes. It was Kyle Pitts on the outside. Jets are going to the Super Bowl. Is that what you're saying?
Not saying that. Maybe next year. Throw down at 6. Catch made by Garrett Wilson. That's his first reception today.
It's going to be a tough matchup for him if they want to lock him one-on-one with Wilson.
1st and 10, flea flicker. Boyle's pass is caught by Xavier Gibson. 3rd down and 6. Boyle stands in the pocket, throws over the middle, and reaching up
just got it
to make the catch. Close to a first down is Tyler Conklin. 3rd down and 5. Boyle's pass incomplete in the vicinity of Conklin. Here's Greg Zuerlein. 27-yard attempt from the left hash. Zuerlein's kick is good.
Like he tried to keep his helmet out of the tackle.
2nd down and 6. Ritter's pass caught by Robinson.
Man,
taken down at the 32-yard line.
They can still run the ball if they want to and call a timeout after.
Ritter's pass complete. Robinson out of bounds. 1st down, clock stops.
Reed on London.
1st and goal from the 4. Ritter to the end zone. That pass incomplete. Smith, the tight end, the intended receiver. From the left hash, Pinion will place it down. Straight through from Koo. So the Falcons now lead the Jets 10-5. Thanks, Shannon. Boyle has completed 9 of 15 in his second start as a New York Jet. Fires downfield, and it's Garrett Wilson who makes the catch in Falcons territory. Boyle on 4th down. Wilson. Arthur Smith wins the challenge. 3rd down and 16 from the Falcons 34. Boyle's pass complete. Gibson. Not enough.
Identity for the offensive line. Everybody has to change to be more aggressive.
Here's Zuerlein, 46-yard attempt. Jets pull to within 2.
No interceptions, no fumbles. It's a great job by Desmond Ridder.
3rd down and 4. Ridder complete. Robinson picks up a first. Gardner. From the 40-yard line, it's Robinson. And that is his best run of the day across midfield into New York Jets territory.
They should have called it because they called all the ticky-tack holding penalties today.
Here's Ridder on 3rd and 10. And the pass is caught by Pitts for an Atlanta 1st down.
A couple years ago, said, oh, she was young. I don't know if she would remember, and she really did.
She picked up on defense at a young. On 3rd down, pass incomplete, looking for Robinson. So here's Koo, a 42-yard attempt. He's missed only 1 field goal attempt all season. He's 23 of 24. And this one is good.
Oh, that's the offensive lineman serving as a tight end.
2nd down and 9. Play fake to Cook. And now Boyle looking for Wilson. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jesse Bates.
Okay, so throw out the record. You just want to get to home playoff.
Now Ridder under pressure. And it's Kyle Pitts.
This will put them in very close to field goal range.
Ridder on 3rd down, broken up. DJ Reed makes the play. His last NFL action and start was right here for the Bears last season.
Backer.
Falcons leading by 5. 3rd down and 10. Pressure on Simeon, hit from behind.
He might like the matchup of Pitts on Tony Adams.
There's Cordero Patterson, cuts to the outside, and He is run down by Jermaine Johnson. Second down and 11. Semien over the middle, complete. From the 41 on first down, the fake to Hall. Semien will take off.
When time is not our friend, or do we try to start taking shots?
Fake to Dalvin Cook. Semien hit as he throws.
I think that's a fumble.
Loose. Falcons recover. But now the whistles from the official.
The ball was knocked loose before the quarterback's arm started forward. It is a fumble. It was recovered by Atlanta. It will be Atlanta's ball. 1st and 10 on the 47-yard line. Please set the game clock to 2 minutes 47 seconds, please. 2:47. The clock will start on the snap. That is Atlanta's second successful challenge. They have one more for the game.
Ritter rolling right on third down, steps up, slides.
Smart.
Down at the 49.
Wilson is right there. Go to him.
Third down and 10. Semien looking Wilson's way. There is a flag.
Clark Phillips.
Prior to the pass, holding. Defense, number 34. 5-yard penalty.
So a new set of
Here he
downs
is again.
for the Jets following the flag. Semien on first down. This pass on the sidelines is caught in front of the Falcons bench by Xavier Gibson. 25-yard connection. Semien under pressure, hit on third down.
Ball's
Ball
out.
comes loose. Off the hit by Arnold Ebiketie. The Atlanta Falcons win their second consecutive game all alone in first place. State Farm Game Break coming up next, and then America's Game of the Week. Most of you will see the 49ers and the Eagles. So the Jets once again did not score a touchdown, only 10 from their offense over the first 12 games.
Brevin Jordan taking over for Dalton Schultz.
Yeah, and this and Tank Dell will be something they'll have to contend with. Second down, 8. Blocked by Fant. Stroud on the move, and he's got his receiver Collins, who is covered by Gardner. Oh, they come with the blitz, and he dumps it off. Great pressure applied by Bryce Huff. He looks into the nickel, and he'll go for a first down catch. Grabbed by Wilson. Wilson to Wilson. He's out near the 26.
You see the corners, Nelson and Stingley Jr.
Running back Breece Hall has not been in yet. Second down, 4. Cook with a block. And the catch downfield is made. It's grabbed for the first down. Ball is in. First time. 1st and 10. And pulling with the block right there was Becton. Here comes Breece Hall. Slashing his way down the sideline. And he's got a run for a first down. Conklin is on the move. Becton with the block. Here they come up the middle, and down he goes. Rankins got him. Sheldon Rankins, a former Jet. He spent 2 years here. It's second down and 20. It's Singletary. Got a nice block inside from Dieter. And then Carter and others jump on his back as he takes a pile out near the 26 on a gain of 16.
Losing him in this game would be a big loss.
Third down, 6. Oh, getting him there. Bryce Huff. He threatened him the first series. He finally captures him right there with the loss back to the 22. Nickel secondary for the Texans. Third down and 9. Wilson has been perfect so far, throwing heavily pressured here. Zach Wilson caught but probably out of play, and it was.
This time the ball will be a little bit more moisture than the previous snap.
Into the nickel, third down and 12 for Stroud. Tunsil the block and going deep, and for Brown, an incomplete. 3rd down 7. Wilson 6 of 7 through the air. Blocked by Mitchell underneath to Conklin and short of the 1st down. Jet sweep. They get the 1st down. And Garrett Wilson is the one to do it. Breece Hall is the back. 1st and 10. Lazard on the move. It goes off to Hall, and he's wide open, and Cashman can't get him. It's a 1st down as he sneaks by him, and Ward will knock him out of bounds.
Or an attempt at field goal.
3rd down 15. Mitchell pushes him out. Hall gets the call. Flag is thrown. Hit on the play by linebacker Christian Harris at the 42. Gunbawali is the back. He'll release, and they're going to go outside. And Woods, the veteran, and let's see if they rule the catch. They do not. Ruckert with just his 12th reception of the season. 2nd down and 3. Becton the block outside. Garrett Wilson has the 1st down as he was working on Steven Nelson. 1st down and 10. Bowden, the fullback, with the block. And downfield, it's caught by Wilson again. He's right in front of with 5 in the secondary. 3rd down and 12. They need the 28. Here they come. You called it. He gets away from Grenard. Buys some time. And the throw. Caught. Wilson on the move. Working on Petrie. What a throw on the fly. Hall the back. 1st and 10. Underneath they go. That's going to be a touchdown. And it's grabbed by Randall Cobb.
Number one thing, though, is trying to come back and get the win here today.
3rd down and 8. And from behind, he's sacked again. 3rd Jet sack. Breece Hall takes his place. He's Bottemaker screen wide. Becton block. From behind, he gets away. And it's incomplete. They're throwing to Ruckert. Wilson, what a catch. And that's brought down by Conklin.
Well, there definitely was a level of excitement around this team in training camp with that show. And
going low, Wilson. And scooping it low was Wilson. Third down and 1. Underneath, Garrett Wilson hurdles a defender on the play, Petrie. Gibson waited nicely for the block from Conklin. Touchdown, Jets.
And of course, the rain hasn't helped it either.
3rd down and 6. They were going for Mechie. It was broken up beautifully by the starting safety, Tony Adams. Extra offensive lineman in 2nd down and 6. They come off the edge. He takes advantage with Conklin, who is met by Petrie. 6 receptions by Jet tight ends today. 1st and 10. Dumped off to Hall. Screen pass, looking for blocking. Dances his way, diving for the 1st down. In the 1st and 10, Cook with the block. There goes the scrambling Wilson, another 1st down. Fumbles the ball, it's loose. And it looks like the Houston Texans have gotten it.
A good field position for the Texans.
Texans have had 4 3-and-outs the last 5 drives. To the air, Stroud, and he's got his receiver, and that is Beck. He's the tight end, and he's driven out of bounds by Quincy Williams. A big play, cashing in. Mechie on the move. Stroud with the 1st and 10. He'll get it out now to his tight end, Brevin Jordan. Room to roam, and inside the 10-yard line he goes. An untimed down with Stroud, 1st and goal. Singletary the back, the call, Bowden the block, and a touchdown for the Texans. Andrew Beck with the lead block, and in they go on a 1-yard touchdown run for the first time today. Crossing the 50. Amendola missing the extra point. And today, 4-10 on 3rd. Blocked by Turner. They get the 1st down. And it's grabbed right there by Breece Hall. Hall is in, 1st and 10. The fake and play action by Wilson, and Hall on the move. Into the secondary, and bumped out of bounds by Jimmy Ward. A nice catch and run. Wilson on the move. The other Wilson with the handoff. Hall, big block out there. Conklin and Ruckert.
Well, it looked like a hard count there. They had a free play and got a guy behind the defense and got the touchdown.
Turner the block at the right tackle. Wilson, 2nd and 20, and he's got him inside the 10. Ruckert again. It's 3rd and goal. And caught for the touchdown. Brees Hall. 77 passing yards for Stroud. 2nd down and 10. He goes underneath. He's got Hutchinson again, who's brought down by DJ Reed. The gain goes to the 32. Stroud, Tunsil the block, and incomplete over Brown. Gardner was covering. 301 through the air. First Jet 300-yard passing quarterback in 16 games. 3rd and 11, going deep and incomplete. Looking for Wilson, covered by Nelson. 51-yard try to extend the lead, and he is good from 51. Had more receiving yards. They're the best offense in the NFL. 2nd and 10, crossing pattern here. Mechie's got it, and Reed brings it down. And one of the reasons why they're low is that they're
Stroud's down.
Stroud is down.
No Tank Dell, no Nico Collins, no Dalton Schultz.
Nope. Those are all big targets of his. And now the quarterback.
CJ Stroud, that's, you don't like to see it.
Davis Mills, the quarterback. And incomplete. Reed covering. Noah Brown in the sights of Mills. Some hesitation here on the run. And a little move gets him down to the 36-yard line.
And the wind really hasn't been a factor considering how much they were calling for today.
55-yard field goal is perfect. Zerline gets it to go.
So people always think we're fighting.
3rd down and 6, heavy pressure, and down he goes. They had Will McDonald in there.
But Quincy putting together an impressive season.
4th down and 9 for the Texans. Knocked away. Great play. Reed. Von Akonda is getting the call and brought down with the tackle made by Derek Barnett.
In the hunt, playing each other.
Colts aren't losing. Here's a 44-yard field goal, and he got it to go. Bonus coverage coming up. It's the Browns and Jaguars. You'll get a good chunk of that 4th quarter coming your way. Wilson in the 2nd half was 18-21 for 209 and 2 touchdowns. What was somewhat of a turbulent week around the Jets, with him getting the call back after being a starter and benched after a couple games. He comes back.
The worst since the 49ers of 2005. 24% as Wilson throws a beautiful pass. A backup performance that matches it. Certainly sharp with his first throw. Here he is on 1st down, running. And the ball comes out. That's a fumble. And it's recovered at the 1-yard line by Zach Sealer, who had a touchdown 6 days ago against Tennessee. Third straight time to Mostert. There's the Miami record. The 19th touchdown of the season.
Supposed to go inside. And Mostert's speed just adjusts and goes all the way to the edge. Look at this is a pull inside. The Jets are so sound they take it away.
Here's the 3rd and 4. Pocket sealed. Pass knocked down. Knocked down by Eli Apple.
Got to be prepared for fakes today. Maybe not on this one, but today against this team. Ooh.
Oh, Tony. And the Dolphins were up 2-2. I got to hear what you saw there, Tony, as they stuff them.
It's zone right now as they're moving back. They can pass off the emotions.
2nd and 7 down the middle. Backing into a first down is Miami as they go to their tight end, Durham Smythe. Tua down the middle. Look at Waddle go wide, trying to get to the sticks, and he's going to be chopped up by Sauce Gardner. 70-point explosion. Field goal try is good. Third and 24, and they're just going to run it with Hall out to about the 14. Look, the Jets feel the same.
You'd never see a defense this low, Jim. No one's back past that line if Tyreek Hill was out there.
3rd and 3, stepping away from pressure only for so long as Tua gets decked by Quinnen Williams.
But right now, for a young quarterback, your job here is to protect the football and try and find someone.
3rd and 8, and they sack him again. This time it's Sealer. After a 54-yard punt by Morstead, Dolphins begin at their own 40. Going deep, right there! What a perfect pass and play, and the touchdown to Jalen Waddle. 60 yards and a touchdown.
I want you to watch right up here and take a look at this route. Inside, nope, and he gets him, and that allows Tua, who say that he doesn't have a big arm.
First half. Incomplete. Snap just in time. And that one picks up a first. Here's the 3rd and 6. Pass pulled down. Jets say he was out. Barrios says he was in. The refs agree.
They stick with their play that they called that were man run crossers.
Here's Tua, wide open at the 20. He hits him in stride. It's Waddle again, putting up huge numbers. He ran away from DJ Reed. Waddle now 6 catches, 118 yards. They run it. First down, weaving through traffic. It's Mostert down to about the 2-yard line. He's right behind Tua. He was in the gun. Why not? Give it to him. Go wide. No one's going to touch him. Touchdown, Miami.
Same play as the last one. You start to the right a little, and then you go back left, and then it's just a speed game. And at that point, I know who's going to win that matchup.
Yes. Very much aligned with what the season has been as well. 3rd and 10.
He's going to have to work the middle of the field here.
Oh, and no chance. Chubb has another sack, and the Miami defense registers its 5th sack of the first half. Barrios might try to do something with this. He's got room. Fields it at the 21. Jets trying to close in. He ducks under. And Davis got to him in that pile. We're so looking forward to this chance to put an encore performance together. Here's Achane getting some help here for an additional yard or two. He's still going. He's still on his feet. Whistle down.
They can get a quick first down.
Oh, they do go for it. Here's the pass across the middle. They got it. It's Waddle running around in the secondary and bounces out after the big gain on 4th and 5 from the New York 45. So you got a 3rd and 8 after a 7-yard loss. Tua to the end zone, and it's going to probably bring out a flag here. Nothing. Sanders, 27 yards and good to make it 27-0. Behind Peyton and Osweiler. Here's a 3rd and 3. Complete to Lazard.
but this team's had way too many negative plays.
1st and 15. There's a nice little move by Wilson to break the tackle and pick up a first down. 1st and 10 though, off the penalty. Play action, deep ball, going deep, and it's intercepted at the 1-yard line. Brandon Jones has it to the 30. That's a 40-yard run back. Pick up the first, Smythe.
Look, with all the eye candy, all the motion, the quick motion here, and you snap it right on the move.
3rd and 12. Smythe will fight for it. He's 2 yards short. 4th and 2. Miami driving to start this final quarter. And they rip off a big run with Mostert down to the 14-yard line. Rumbles for 18 with that carry. 224 yards. And a little pitch goes to Achane. Gets to the 15.
And great defense right now.
3rd and 11. Totally see it, Tony, as he gets sacked.
That always makes you have a little concern.
35 yards by Sanders, and he's 3 for 3 today.
Since going to New York, and he said he thought leaving Green Bay he'd just play a year. He feels he can play 2 or maybe even 3 years now that he's with the Jets.
But can't pay everybody.
There's a 2nd and 10. And look at that. Gibson gets hit in stride and runs all the way to the 40 before he's brought down by Eli Apple. 1 second to snap it. Simeon does on 3rd and 13. Ball stripped out of his hands and swallowed up right away by Bradley Chubb.
You've been calling his name over and over again, how great he's been playing, and he just adds on with another play.
3rd and 19. That's Wilson. He takes that pass for about a yard.
If they get home field advantage, this defense can hide things and make it very tough on you.
There's a 3rd and 6. Simeon able to complete the pass to Conklin. Here's Simeon. What an effort. That's Conklin.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I couldn't help it. That's what you do when it's 30-0. There's the pass, looking at a pick here, and it is intercepted for the 2nd time. Brandon Jones has an interception. But they haven't won a playoff game in a long, long time. Maybe this will be the year, and being at home would certainly make a difference.
That should do it.
Yeah. So, miserable year for the Jets in so many ways. 2 old pals meet at midfield. They have swept the Jets for the 3rd.
Commanders begin at their own 25. Shotgun snap. Howell's going to roll out, throws across his body, and that is batted up and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And a disastrous start for the Commanders.
It's a bad drop.
Jermaine Johnson with that heavy pressure. Jets go to the check. This is Breece Hall into some open real estate. Hall taking on tacklers. He's going to get inside the 10. And boy, how about this start for the Jets?
Too many catastrophic plays have plagued the offense and the defense.
Simeon towards the end zone. Leaping stab at it by Wilson. But it is batted down. Well played by Kendall Fuller. Greg Zuerlein has been Mr. Automatic. Good snap, good hold, and that kick is good.
That is a lot for any young quarterback to have that kind of pressure of throwing the ball that many times in a game.
On 3rd and 7, Howell, and he is buried all the way back at the 15-yard line. Gets his shot here.
In week 16 of the season. Now Way is going to punt, and that one is blocked. It caroms out of bounds right around the 10. Jermaine Johnson got a hand on the football for the Jets.
I don't think I've ever seen this poor of a start from a football team in a long time.
It has been ugly. Simeon on a cross over the middle. It's caught. Jason Bradley. A Sunday stroll into the end zone. And it is all Jets here at the start. Derek Gore, whom they just called up from their practice squad on Friday, is the lone setback. 3rd and 8. This time Howell is protected. Rolls out. He's going to have to throw across his body. Football squirts out. What's the ruling here? It was Jermaine Johnson who was coming with some heavy pressure.
The offensive line has had a big reason why this running game has stalled.
Here is Hall. Shot out of a cannon. And he will score.
You know, there's nothing serious for Wilson.
But can they just get some rhythm here for Howell? It's his first completion. It's Curtis Samuel. Sam Howell just got his first completion. Pitch play here. This is Rodriguez. And Rodriguez slips a tackle. Boy, he pulls a Houdini. Thought he was going down to the carpet. Tony Adams and Will McDonald had him dead to rights.
I think you have to work inside the numbers.
On 3rd and 10, Howell lit up again. It was Bryce Huff, the Jets' leading sack man, coming around the edge.
And when Rodgers went down, you didn't really have a great backup plan, right?
And they paid the price for that as Tyler Conklin makes a catch. So 5 and change left to play in this opening quarter. And it has been a nightmare for the Commanders. This is a bounce play to the outside. Good looking run that time by Israel Abanikanda.
Really, the offensive line is so much better than where it was last week. You see some early holes for both running backs.
Where Simeon looks for Abanikanda, and he's going to run for it. 1st down and more for the Jets.
Trevor Simeon, no running backs in the game. Empty formation.
Just outside of the field goal range. Boy, it is Conklin here. Loss against Dallas on Thanksgiving. Another look at the 4th down play here.
Yeah, really, it was a smart play by KJ Henry, who shifted. He knew what was going on. As soon as he saw Conklin get under center, he shifted inside. Still, I know it's going to be tough, but you've got to chip away and run the ball on this defense.
Play action from Howell. They set up here from McLaurin. Little screen pass. McLaurin taking on tacklers. With this franchise, he's played with 10 different quarterbacks. Pretty nuts. That pass, boy, in a tight window. Looking again for McLaurin.
You get up over 10, that is tough to overcome.
Simeon throws a bullet. Wilson with a snatch. Wilson bounces to the outside. There's some of that prodigious talent that this kid has. Punter for Robert Saleh. Leads the NFL with over 4,000 punting yards in the NFL this season. This is Jamison Crowder covering a lot of real estate. Crosses the 45. He's into Jets territory, and he's still going.
Oh, no.
Football is out, and it looks like the Jets have it.
It makes it look more egregious than it is in real time, is what I'm saying. But you're probably right.
Here's Breece Hall. Finds the edge close to the 10-yard line, so it turns out to be a 30-yard penalty on St. Juice. And what has been a cataclysmic first half so far. Simeon looking over the middle. It's Wilson. But a good close quickly after the catch. Percy Butler among the tacklers there. Khaleke Hudson also on the stop. Commander fans certainly hope he's part of the future, because they've got some big decisions to make. Here is Simeon firing towards the back of the end zone, and it's incomplete. Looks like he's okay. Hopefully get some hazard pay for that. It's a dangerous place to be sometimes on an NFL field, as Greg Zuerleins, Ardadini trying to finish strongly against this offense of Washington that is rated dead last in the NFL. Howell on 3rd and 7, trying to buy himself some extra seconds. Puts him there under it, far side, but it sails out of bounds. 1st and 10 for the Jets. Bobbled snap off the hands of Simeon. And finally, the Commanders are going to get a break. Jets will have the football to begin the second half, so it puts even more onus on this one for the Commanders. Rodriguez
Taking on tacklers, Rodriguez, chiseling yardage, touchdown. How about that effort?
And he has taken a lot of the blame in our conversations with him this season. Wilson,
Boy, the spin, unbelievable. He's like playing a video game against this Commanders defense.
clock running. We come up on the 4-minute mark. Look at what Wilson has done. Remember, he had to leave the game for a couple of plays with what appeared to be a leg injury.
Simeon, boy, just gets it out in time. Under heavy heat that time. Wilson makes the catch.
You'd be more than happy to wind this down as much as possible and at least get your 3 points going into halftime.
Simeon goes through his reads on first down. Here is Hall. They set him up for the screen. Hall extends. And it appears as though they're going to mark him just shy of the end zone.
That's the natural result.
Jets go 6 offensive linemen on 1st and goal.
Hall looking for a seam, breaks a tackle, bounces to the outside. He extends, but it appeared as though now they're going to say touchdown.
No, he might have got it. The long corners like that, as fluid in their change of direction, that's what really takes him over the top.
Curtis Samuel lined up in the backfield.
And this pass is broken up and intercepted. And it's Quincy Williams.
And Arch, that's another bad break for the young quarterback. Samuel doesn't slip. At least he makes a play on that ball to potentially deflect it. Instead, it's an INT. Here's Gibson looking for some daylight. He's got the lead blocker in Conklin in front of him. Finally brought down by Khalil Hudson.
I look at this secondary, and too many times their eye discipline isn't good enough to be successful.
Simeon's pass is intercepted. Picked off by Cody Barton. He's got some open real estate in front of him, and he is brought down. Maybe a touchdown saving tackle by Jason Brownlee.
And he's got a chance here for a second straight week to jumpstart this offense. After the penalty, Brissett on 2nd and 14. Everyone covered. He's going to tuck it away and run for it around the edge and get some of that penalty yardage back. Becomes such a valuable part. So many injuries around the league to the starters. Brissett off the pump fake. That's a low pass, and it's caught by Dotson.
Vaseline,
hair product.
Vaseline on the T-shirt. No.
Those jerseys are a little loose. You want to give the defender anything to hold on to. 3rd and 12. Brissett towards the end zone. It is caught. Logan Thomas for the Washington touchdown. His family is the guys in that locker room. And this is really all he has. It's something that you haven't heard, that perspective on Aaron Rodgers. Jacoby Brissett hoping to turn the field now, tilting in Washington's favor. Breece Hall on the check on a 3rd and 16 will only be able to get to the 40-yard line. Where does he go here on 3rd and 3? Trying to extend another drive. Check, boy, Gibson bobbles it, gets it back somehow, and he's right there.
Brissett under center.
Man in motion, hand off, it's Samuel, and a first down for the Commanders. On 2nd and 10, first down and more. McLaurin breaking a couple of tackles, he's still going.
Score.
Well, it's a tale of 2 quarterbacks right there. How quickly this thing is turned. John Bates.
You know, plays like the previous one to McLaurin, he did the rest.
Fake handoff from Brissett. Takes a shot to the end zone, and it's incomplete. And there's the flag. Jahan Dotson taking a shot.
They just cannot keep their hands on it, offense or defense, in special teams.
It's their 4th drop in this game. Handoff here, Rodriguez. And the Washington Commanders keep coming.
Haven't had much to talk about since halftime. They begin this drive at their 22-yard line. Fake handoff, and then Hall as a pass catcher.
Hall's going to have a first down and more.
Trevor Simeon has attempted 2 passes over 10 yards, yet to complete any of them.
Simeon's going to take a shot here. Boy, had a little bit of a pocket to Allen Lazard. Handoff here, it's Rodriguez again, slipping a tackle, and look at Rodriguez leapfrogging the defense. So Jacoby Brissett, who came on with 6:40 left in the third quarter, he's orchestrated 2 touchdown drives on his 2 possessions so far. Brissett here, boy, that could be a flag with some contact across the face. He completes, it's Dotson. Jacoby Brissett.
Some positions in the draft if we win too much.
All kinds of things being thought about right now. Run play, Gibson taking a shot. He's going to be brought down just shy of the end zone.
Run the ball well when you've been under center.
Instead, it's Gibson, and he pounds it in. Improbable. Can pull some late game magic. Simeon near side completes to Wilson. Wilson making a miss. Boy, he pulls a Houdini. That's a first down for the Jets. We've got the 2-minute warning and all 3 timeouts, but they need the first down. That pass is high. Was it picked? No, it's incomplete. Just crazy. Brissett will keep it on the ground here. They want to try to force the Jets to burn those timeouts. How does this one end on Christmas Eve at MetLife? Pass over the middle is caught. That's Conklin, the tight end. As Quan Martin is escorted to the Washington sideline. 3rd and 1. That line to gain is the 43. Hall slips the initial tackle, and he's got it. First down. But they're going to tackle him inbound, so the clock moving.
To not just avoid 1, but 2 tackles and pick that first down up.
Jets are still in decent shape with the timeout. Over the middle, Simeon completes. It's Hall again. Hall breaking free. Inside the Commanders' 40. First down, Jets.
Otherwise, you have about 2, maybe 3 plays left if it's incomplete.
It would be a 57-yard field goal from here. Simeon lunges forward. That'll get him a little closer, down to the 35. Tackled by Jonathan Allen. The Pro Bowl kicker in his 12th NFL season to try to save the day for the Jets from 54. Good snap, good hold. The kick from Zerline is good. Brissett will go underneath. Pitch play, and that will do it. Logan Thomas on the catch. And the New York Jets on Christmas Eve here at MetLife Stadium survive in what turns out to be a thriller.
They go empty here. 3rd and 15. That's caught up at the 25. Picking up a lot more, getting the first down, taking it into Jets territory. That's Nick Harris as the fullback in this set. Running back is Ford. Swings to the outside, has room, cuts it back. Picks up very remarkable. Yeah, Robert Saleh already told, along with the GM Joe Douglas, they're back next year. As Flacco rolls to his left, fires another strike. That is in Joe. Jets need the top in almost every category. Flacco throws, caught. Can he get into the end zone? And it is a touchdown for Jerome Ford.
Njoku gets him downfield, but watch this matchup right here. 22 Adams trying to stay in man-to-man. He runs into traffic because of that route by Njoku.
Gets rid of it quickly and puts it right on the money. The gap on the ground, looking to get into Cleveland territory, and he does with a lot more. A good run. And they're going to bring him a little bit inside and then throw it over the middle to him. Inside the 10, to the end zone he goes. Touchdown. Garrett Wilson with a nice block to lead the way. So each team down the field with alacrity.
Man-to-man beater. This time we saw it with the Browns when they scored, and this time we see it. Look at the offensive line. This is a tough thing to do against that group. But we talked about Breece Hall, what he can do out of the backfield. Nice soft hands. Obviously, when he gets out in space, he just bounces off those would-be tacklers. But
2nd and 10. Inside handoff. Here's Ford again. Room to roam.
2nd and 10, and a good call there by the Browns to run it.
Ford again. Nice run again. Four-man rush. Pass caught on the Cleveland side of the 50. Kareem Hunt, the 3rd down back. He flanks Flacco, stays in to block. Pass is caught, and Juco off to the races again. Inside the 30, inside the 20, out of bounds. 1st and goal just inside the 7-yard line. Through the middle, into the end zone. Kareem Hunt. Push-ups for the touchdown. His 9th rushing touchdown of the season.
Watch this block by 75. But Tony, what he's able to do on that trap, it was a quick hitter, downhill in a hurry.
Some of the guys getting their cleats changed. Meanwhile, this kick is fielded at the 3-yard line by Israel Abanikanda. He loses it. And the Browns are there, and the Browns think they have it, and they do. Now from the 12. Flacco, play fake, fires, caught at the 5, and then gang tackle with a flag coming in there. Cedric Tillman makes that grab, rookie out of Tennessee in all those successful years with Baltimore. Whoa, stuffed in the backfield that time. Kareem Hunt here, including Hunt to the outside. Flacco throws, and that is incomplete, intended for Tillman.
He's not afraid to state his case and what he wants, but a big stop by the Jets.
For sure, they had a 4th and 4, and they went for it. Now they start this drive. Nice run here. Play action, fires, picked off at the 30-yard line. Ronnie Hickman. All the way. Touchdown. The Ohio State rookie with the pick and the score.
And the Jets are trying to get him the football. So Hickman knows he needs to cheat that way and read the eyes of the quarterback. Ball's going to come out fast because of Garrett. So a really good job of just using his instincts in a feel. And the thing that really impresses me is when that ball is intercepted.
Banging the drums, crowd already going crazy. Thrown underneath, caught by Hall, Breece Hall. Nice move to the outside. Gets up to the 43-yard line.
Not playing tonight.
Yeah, so that 10 catches, 25 or more yards. Here's Ford. Escapes the tackle, picks up the 1st down. 1st and 5. Flacco rolls, throws, caught, and Njoku. There he goes again. He loses the ball though at the 40-yard line. Scramble for it at the 40. The Jets think they have it. They do.
Yeah, C.J. Mosley knocked that ball out.
To the outside goes the pass, and he cannot get away. Flacco throwing into traffic. They get a lucky break here. Moore make from the 48. Great play fake. Open. Caught to the 20-yard line goes.
Build some pieces, add some pieces around him.
Flacco on 3rd and goal. Throwing. Caught. Elijah Moore for the score.
And here he is matched up one-on-one. He's got the cushion. Watch Flacco work to the left and just kind of falls off of that throw. Gets it out early enough to give Moore enough room to be able to work towards that left boundary. Great job of setting up Reed, who's, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this guy's as good as I've seen.
Meanwhile, Simeon gets sacked back at the 18-yard line. Trash can, I think the Astros must be in town. I'm sorry. Yeah, go rip me. Out to the 34-yard line. Cloud cover tonight, but dry. Flacco going to work here. Flacco throwing, has an open man at the 18-yard line. And
you'd think the Jets would be in trouble offensively against this Browns defense, but maybe a low-scoring game. Browns offense continue to shine.
Off play action, a little flip there, and then it's picked off. That's Jermaine Johnson is going to take it all the way to the end zone. So in dire need of something great to happen, the Jets get just that. Takes it to the end zone.
Watch him elevate, come down, and then get back up and knock that ball into the air. What an athletic play by Jermaine Johnson at 6'5", 265 pounds, and then the speed to run away from Njoku. So he holds it for like 9 teams.
He played for 100 teams. On 2nd down and 7, Flacco throws. That's caught. Moore is now out. Marquise Goodwin comes in as the wide out to look for, and Flacco almost gets sacked. There he goes, throws on the run, caught inside the 30, inside the 20, goes Jerome Ford, still on his feet. Ford looking for the end zone, gets there. Joe.
The ability to just take this hit right there. And that's Quinnen Williams. He shakes that off, and now instead of running, he keeps his eyes downfield and sees Ford is able to get away from Williams and just takes it to the end zone. Everybody, remember, they have their backs turned, but what an effort by Ford still to fight to get it into the end zone.
What can I tell you, man? 2nd and 4 from the 31. Simeon throws. It's caught up at the 40-yard line. Garrett Wilson makes the catch. 2nd and 4. Simeon keeps his eyes downfield, and that tough year for Becton. He's allowed 11 sacks, taking those 14 penalties. That is Gibson, who makes the grab here, cutting across the field, gets it inside the 30, tries to put this one through from 46 yards. And he does. So that will fired over the middle, making the catch at the 10-yard line. Simeon fires and not caught at the goal line. Wilson looked like he might have a chance to pull it in. Thomas Morstead to hold. Blocked. So the Jets come away with absolutely nothing.
And they just keep finding ways to win games, and then Flacco comes over and gives them a huge spark. At 7-5, they've won 3 in a row, about to be 4 in a row.
And the ball comes out, but the whistle had blown. Not all of 15, it's 4 down territory, but most of it anyway. Simeon starts to take off, gets tripped from behind by Alex Wright, whose last kick was blocked after he took a divot on the kick. And this one is good. So the Jets on a 4th and 16 opt for 3 to turn it into at least a 2-possession deficit. Final play of the game in all likelihood. Caught. That's going to take us to 0-0 and take the Browns to the playoffs.
The end of the game.
Third and 6. Simeon is brought down, and it will be 4th down. That's kind of what we expected with these two defenses and offenses. Mack Wilson Sr. got the sack. 3 and out for each.
And the offensive line did a pretty good job protecting Trevor Simeon. Had all kinds of time. Does a nice job stepping up on this, but really nowhere to go with the football. Watch for Mike Gesicki, number 88.
Quick pass, and that's Demario Douglas, who's brought down right away, the outstanding rookie, and Jamian Sherwood.
Navigating in the snow today.
3rd and 10. Zappi will go down. Brought down at the 27-yard line. Half sacks this season.
Yeah, and that was working against the center, David Andrew.
Need to get to the 46-yard line for a 1st down. Haven't had a 1st down in this game. And the throw juggled at the 35. And then Gibson could not hang on. Morstead gets it away. Miles Bryant lets it roll, and it sticks. What a kick. Got the right roll in the snow. Morstead keeps it inside the 5-yard line. Morstead, the holder. Thought I heard a whisk. The kick is good. Dancing around is Demario Douglas. Zappi is brought down before he could find anybody. It's another sack for the Jets and for Bryce Huff.
Yeah, and Bryce Huff, you're going to see him working off the edge here against Vidarian Lowe, and just that speed off of the edge. A run-first kind of guy, but got his first rushing touchdown a week ago. He does have some wheels.
He's protected. Down the sideline, he goes, and the catch is made. Inside the 25, Jalen Reagor hauls it in.
See Reagor matched up here on the outside with DJ Reed. Bailey Zappi places this ball perfectly, and you see Reed, he's got his eyes back there. I think that's something to watch for a number of times today. Backs to the flat.
Zappi for the end zone. Catch made. Mike Gesicki, and he couldn't hold on as he hit the ground. To tie the game, and he does.
Try and get your offensive lineman pulling, although that can be difficult in situations like this with the snow.
Simeon, 4-man rush, has to float one, and there's Garrett Wilson who makes the catch. It goes down the sideline. A big gainer for the Jets, floated perfectly.
Just a little bit early, you can see right there, and gets out of phase. That's the danger. You turn that thing back early, you're going to get separation.
Back to Breece Hall, and Hall banging his way for a first down before going out of bounds.
Watch Mekhi Becton work his way to the double team, but then up to that second level. We talked about the issues Mekhi Becton has had in pass protection.
12-yard pickup. Fresh set of downs. Back to Hall, who's got a hole. And another first down.
That is the power of that run game, getting up to that second level. And you can see, again, opening up all kinds of space.
Ready to go. Simeon throws, and coverage good. Knocked away at the last moment to give the Jets the lead, and through the snowflakes, he's got it. 15-game losing skid against Bill Belichick and the Patriots. Four-man rush. Zappi. Can he get out of it? Yes. Does he have anybody? Incomplete. Farrell Brown the target. And it's going to be fourth down.
Downfield and absolutely fearless. He knows he's going to be taking a shot on.
Again, we have Zappi throwing one, and that should, as the clock shows 0 on 3rd and 8 from midfield. Zappi has time. He better look out, and they got him.
Yeah, you see Quinnen Williams lined up right over the ball here, and you get that little game, that stud action. They want to try and get up the ball as quickly as possible. Moved a little bit too soon.
Bryce Hall, his 21st touch today, and going nowhere. He was smothered by Christian Barmore. More on Gardner, who said he didn't take vacations after the year's over. Wants to work on his game. There's a floater that's incomplete again for Douglas, who was well covered by Michael Carter. You could see from just beyond the 32-yard line on 2nd and 10, their own territory, as Zappi stumbles and goes down.
With players having the ability to change teams.
Gibson has it from Elliott on the handoff, and Xavier Gibson with a big gain for the Patriots. That was Jalen Reagor from Elliott.
Well, this is a good play design here from Bill O'Brien, the offensive coordinator. You know, you get the, again, that's
Zappi to throw and open. He drops it in, but it's knocked away from Farrell Brown. a 32-yarder. He missed from 49, but this is an important kick because now it's, at least in terms of field goals, a little bit of a different game. 9-3 Jets. Zerline delivers.
You know, special teams thinks about field position. We'll see what happens if they get something less.
Well, that'll take care of that thought.
Yeah.
Another sack for the Jets. Jermaine Johnson.
Sometimes keep it front side, sometimes bounce it.
8-yard pickup. He's got over 120 rush yards and trying to get a few more, but thrown down. But the Patriots, I'm sure, expected that. Back to Zappi. And he tries to get rid of it, just does. Incomplete in the area of Gesicki. He did a good job just to not take a major sack. Jamie and Sherwood, just so pathetic, I think is the word. And when you're last in the league, that describes it. Zappi trying to change that. It's intercepted. First takeaway of the game. Ashton Davis. And the ball's loose. Fumbled it. We'll see who got it back. Patriots have it.
Davis does a nice job. He's working on the other side of the field on this one. Comes off of his receiver. Sees that ball. He's reading the eyes the whole way. But he doesn't do a good job with the ball security. Guys that aren't used to carrying the ball, especially when it's in conditions like this.
Score there. All 3 timeouts. Jets have 2. Zappi with a quick throw. And that's intercepted. It went right by a receiver. Tony Adams secured that as he went to the turf.
3 interceptions a week ago. Another one here. Second, well, 2 and 3 plays.
And what's the first thing Bill Belichick talks about when you talk about whoever his quarterback is? Don't turn the ball over. Protect the football. Ball security. Again, another thing that made Tom Brady so great in his years with all the throwing and success he had. The Jets hoping to finish off this game as Hall carries again, gets a first down, motoring down the sideline. It's still going and in for a Jets touchdown. And Breece Hall with the finishing touches. A 50-yard run.
Watch the block from Bawden. Number 48 on the outside just clears that out. Allows Hall to get up to the sideline. Brian a little bit late coming to the party, and this is what we said about Breece Hall. Really deceptive with his speed, and defensive backs take a bad angle on him. You can see them taking the good angle.
And add 2. Who else? Breece Hall. Having his 2 sons on the coaching staff, watching him grow up, being part of his life. There's a sack again. That's the 6th of the game for the Jets, and Bryce Huff has got a couple. Robert Saleh gets his first win against Bill Belichick. It was brief, the post-game hug, and the Jets finally, after 15 straight losses to the Patriots, win one. Bill Belichick, farewell in Foxborough.